my shadow. 46 and 2 are just ahead of me. See my shadow changing, stretching up and over me. Soften this old armor, hoping I can clear the way. By stepping through my shadow, coming out the other side. Step into the shadow, 46 and 2 are just ahead of me.
I can't break through. There's no talking to you. It's so sad that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it, but after all is said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh, do you believe in life after love? After love, I can feel something inside me say I really don't think you're strong enough. No, do you believe in life after love? Say I really don't think you're strong enough, no. What am I supposed to do? Sit around and wait for you? Well, I can't do that. And there's no turning back. I need time to move on. I need love to feel strong, cause I've had time to think it through. And maybe I'm too good for you. Oh, do you believe in life after love? After love, I can feel something inside me say I really don't think you're strong enough, no. Do you believe in life after love? After love, I can feel something inside me say I really don't think you're strong enough, no. But I know that I'll get through this, cause I know that I am strong, and I don't need you anymore. Oh, I don't need you anymore. Something inside me say I really don't think you're strong enough, no. Do you believe in life after love? After love, I can feel something inside me say I really don't think you're strong enough, no. Do you believe in life after love? After love, I can feel something inside me say I really don't think you're strong enough, no. Do you believe in life after love? After love, I can feel something inside me say I really don't think you're strong enough, no. Do you believe in life after love? page me, you'll never see the light. Who wants to see? God told me, I'm a remedy, got the light. Oh, I see, God page me, you'll never see the light. Who wants to see? God told me, I'm a remedy, got the light. Oh, I see. Each day I can feel it swallow. Inside something took from me. I don't feel your deadly ways. Each day I feel so hollow. Inside I was beating me. You will never see. So come dance with me, dance with me. Dance with me, dance with me. Dance with me. Bumpity boo, bumpity dum. Bumpity boo, bumpity bumpity bumpity. Dance with me, bumpity boo, bumpity doo.
Everything XboxEra does is only made possible by the growing army of incredible Patreon supporters. Our MVPs and executive producers are all incredible people, but even more so are our grand benefactors, Croat56, Assassin and Kevin S. All of this under the watchful eye of our lovely and benevolent CEO, Torn Raptor. If you want to become part of one of the best communities on the internet, head to patreon.com/XboxEra, where your patronage can help keep us alive for another month.
G'day everyone, how are you? Welcome to XboxEra Podcast episode 274. We are here to discuss the latest in gaming news, but of course we are focused on your favourite platform, or realistically, nobody's favourite platform, Xbox. As you all know, we are fiercely independent and community-driven publication, and it's all made possible by our delicious patrons and our wonderful community. And a big shout out to all our MVPs and executive producers, but especially our grand benefactors, Croat56, Assassin, and Kevin S, and our wonderful CEO, Torn Raptor. Wait, is Kevin S in the video finally, by the way?
Yes, yeah, we fixed that a couple months ago.
Nice.
Okay. Now, as you can see, John's not here today, which means the Rumourmill is a possibility again, isn't it, Jesse?
You guys got in so much trouble.
Hold on, you know what? I'm stopping this. I'm turning this up. No,
Yeah.
I'm back.
No, but John's not on today. He's very sick. For those of you, for the one or two people that watched the Sik and Nick Flicks podcast yesterday,
It's
John
like 12
was very,
now.
very sick. Yeah, John was very, very sick. So I'm joined by Ursel, aka Soul Blazers. Soul, how are you, mate?
Yo, pretty good, pretty good. Glad to be back on, as always.
Yep, and of course Jesse's always on because Jesse doesn't miss like John does all the time. Jesse, how are you?
What is it you can't face?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Yep.
I
Not
will.
too bad.
I will actually be missing on the 23rd when John. I will be on a plane in the middle of when we would be on. So maybe these two will go through StreamYard and talk about everything that's happened that week. And John and I are
Maybe.
planning to do a Monday headlines where we start going over everything we went and saw at Gamescom and try and force Free Drag to be on. But he has an actual job, so it's very hard to get him.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
I know.
That'd be his first time on camera other than the vlogs, right?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And hello to everyone in the chat. I can see a lot of people in the chat. Sorry, Trev, my enthusiasm levels are always a little bit lower at the start of the show because it's like 7 a.m. or 7:30 in the morning, so it's
No,
quite early
I
here and
raised
I'm
your
quite
mic
tired.
way up there so people can hear you now.
It's much better.
Yeah. So hopefully that will pick up as the show goes on. But Collingwood lost last night, so I'm not in a
shit.
great mood.
Especially
Yep,
if Brisket for the
I know.
Biscuit shows up and starts hitting you with super chats.
Yeah, hopefully not. I was not happy at all last night.
How bad
not
did they lose?
even, bad enough.
Okay.
Bad enough. It was very, 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 very frustrating. Now, this week, we have a hell of a lot of news to get through.
yeah.
But of course, where we always start is with what have we been playing.
And we finally get to talk
so-
about it, Nick.
Yes, there's a game Jesse and I get to talk about, but Sol, what have you been playing?
I realize now I should have started Ragebound. I didn't know it was going to be on today until
I gave it to you before I gave it to Nick.
No, but I didn't have access till it released. I checked immediately. I wanted to, and then no,
it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Jerks.
It didn't work. I know, but I've been playing a ton of Wuchang. It is fantastic. Like Jesse said in Discord, a lot of people that gave that game low scores, it's kind of just like get good. Honestly, genuinely, it really is. Like, learn the systems of the game, learn how to dodge, learn how to block. It's a really good game with some of the best level design we've seen since like Dark Souls 2 in this genre.
Yep.
You know, I have been playing Final Fantasy 16. I've still been playing it. Square did actually send me some stuff which I recorded and I will show people when my review is closer to release. So it's all kind of
in a few years.
Part of one thing. No, it'll be before TGS. And technically, since I've been on, I went to the Dying Light preview where they gave me this thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
The marketing budgets are back.
Straight up, it's like, what the heck is this? What is this?
It's
Oh my god, that's a mocha. It's a coffee mocha thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the bag
Oh
is
my
relatively
God.
cheap material, but like this thermos
That
looks fun.
that is one of the most European ass swag bags I've ever seen in my life, with a coffee making mocha pot thing.
I don't think they'll mind.
Oh
I get
my
to go play
God.
that at they delayed it a month, which is good because there's too much in August. There's all at that point. There's also too much in September. So it's
and
gonna be really hard.
October, which is extremely packed.
Yeah, like I was looking at who's gonna review what, and like both I and Ferry want to do Chronos. I'm gonna do Borderlands. John and I want to do Battlefield together. But then also at the exact same time as Hell is Us, which I also really want to do. Battlefield's a month later.
Yeah.
But like Hell is Us is right after Shinobi and a bunch of other shit. It's kind of crazy, but this one looks very good. I'm interested to get my hands on
Dying
it.
Light 2. It's the first Dying Light game I ever really played. Check out my preview if you want to know my intimate thoughts. But it was fun, really cool, and very much like a skill curve that just goes higher and higher and higher as you play. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. Wuchang, really. Ton of fun. Oh, and actually, I did, and I'm regretting it a fair bit. I bought Donkey Kong Bonanzas because I got a Switch 2 at launch and it's stuck in the box. I'm like, dude, might as well use this damn thing. Right. And I played Mario Kart.
What is it with people just buying a Switch 2 that they don't want? I don't understand.
I don't know. I have a compulsive need to buy every new console at launch. I'm happy I didn't buy the PS5 Pro. I'll be honest. Like that was close.
Yeah, you got a PC. You don't need it.
I have a good PC too. Like I upgraded my PC recently. It's pretty beefy.
God,
But
I've used my Switch 2 so much.
what? Yeah, but you play on the Switch
So
normally,
much.
right? Like Rocket League and crap.
No, I play Rocket League on Xbox.
So what do you play in the Switch? Too.
What do you mean? I've been playing. I've almost completely 100%ed Mario Kart World.
Oh yeah.
He's
okay.
played a lot of Mario Kart. He's played a lot of Donkey
And
Kong.
I've played a
Have you,
shitload of Donkey Kong.
have
Bonanza.
you
So-
done any Fortnite on it? Now that it's better?
Oh yeah.
A couple of games, but Fortnite. I don't just play Fortnite recreationally. I play Fortnite when there's a good battle pass. If there's no good battle pass, then I don't play Fortnite.
We might have news about the
Yeah.
next one later in the show. And
I'll
it's all
be
about
playing
Halo.
the next one. I'll be back into Fortnite soon.
But Donkey Kong, I've been playing it. I've got my plan is to play it, finish it, sell it. But I'm finishing it slowly. It's good. I'm worried the same thing that happened to Odyssey might happen to me, where I drop it 3 hours in, just because I don't like get enough to like really have it click. You know what I mean?
If you
but
don't
it's
have,
good.
if you
a lot
don't
of
have
digging.
the OCD on completionism, I think like those games, I don't care about finding everything.
Yeah.
And that's why I've never been. I never cared about Banjo-Kazooie. I didn't care about Super Mario 64. Like I appreciated them as well-made games, but the gameplay loop didn't do much for me.
It's weird if it's like easy enough to complete things, like like Super Lucky's Tale. I 100% of that because every level was like just easy enough for me to want to
Simple,
go for
yeah.
it. Exactly, right? And it was kind of like a mind relaxer.
Yes.
One thing I did do, which is interesting, was kind of fun, was I started playing Halo Combat Evolved with my niece, who is 9 years old, and she's liking it. She's actually enjoying it, and she figured out how to drive instantly. It is very much intuitive driving. I don't care what people say; it always has been. All right, what are you guys been up to?
You can start,
Nice.
Nick, on the one that on whatever you want. Just let me know.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is what I've been playing now for about a week or so, but we weren't allowed to talk about it last week. Oh man, Whew. It's good.
It is.
It is
Ninja
right.
Gaiden Ragebound
I'm
is
shocked
good,
that it's
yes.
Open Critic. Like I was thinking it might be high 7s, low 8s, and it was at 87 for a while. and it's
Yeah.
at 86 now. Like, it is really good.
It is.
I think if I hadn't already played so much of Shinobi,
Yeah.
Art of Vengeance, when I played it at SGF, and now there's a demo up, which is like about a third of what I got to play.
We'll talk about that after.
Yeah, with Ragebound, it's just really good. It's very arcadey. Like, it's super modern arcade. It's not like almost half a fighting game like Shinobi is, which I think speaks to me a little more. But I quite like this one. I beat it in about 3 hours, a little under the first time. Went through, saw the other ending, knew that there is a hard mode only ending, and got through that in a couple more hours. I don't think most people are going to do that, though, if they don't know that it exists.
No.
Yeah, it's good. It's a very fun game. It's only $25, thankfully. Every time I looked it up before launch, everything I looked at said $40, but that was only for the physical edition, which has some like physical goodies in it. So
That's pretty nice.
yeah, it's.
Yeah,
I think Nick and I agree. It is a very good-looking game. In the like, if you ever played Blasphemous, it is the Game Kitchen, same studio. Just like the zenith of what pixel art I think can look like with the animations and everything.
Yeah, really nice animation.
Yeah.
The game is really enjoyable. It's hard. Oh, I'm finding it hard.
Yeah.
And if you play hard mode, it's unbelievably difficult, which you have to for the true ending.
Yeah, so I may turn on some of the accessibility options just because it is fair. Look, I'm getting through.
I don't think
I'm getting
most
through the levels.
most people
It's
cannot
unfair,
beat
right?
most people cannot beat this game's hard mode to get to the true ending in the boss rush mode.
Like, if
You
these games
can't
are like
do it.
older games, those games were unfair on purpose. I imagine this channels some of that.
This isn't like that. This isn't like
Okay.
that.
It doesn't start that way. It does eventually get that way if you
Okay.
choose for it to be.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
It's look, I'm really enjoying it. I was a bit surprised by some of the 10 out of 10 and 9 out of 10 scores. Not sure those scores are quite.
This nostalgia
justified.
probably plays some part into stuff like that, you know? Like,
For those wondering, as I was playing it, in terms of the way it played and the moves it has and all that, it reminded me of them. It's like they were blending the original arcade game with the NES one, because those two are very, very different. So because I'm almost literally the oldest person in the gaming community, I played the original Ninja Gaiden at the arcades. It's a very, very different game to what everyone thinks Ninja Gaiden is, or the old Ninja Gaidens, because everyone remembers the NES game, that 2D shitty NES game.
yeah.
The original arcade game is a scrolling beat 'em up on a 3D plane.
Really?
And it is fucking balls hard. And if you had a Wii, did you have a Wii?
Yeah, of
Did you
course.
have a
Yeah,
Nintendo
yeah,
Wii?
Yeah.
They sold it on the Virtual Console.
Ah.
And as soon as it came out, I bought it straight away because I absolutely love the original arcade Ninja Gaiden. So there's a lot of stuff in Ninja Gaiden that calls back to the original arcade game, which I guess most won't pick up because they didn't play the original arcade game.
Did you play The Messenger? By any chance?
Not in depth. Not in depth.
Okay. What about like that other old 2D looking game? I forgot what it's called. Where you play like a Crusader. Like, if this game channels those games, I'm 1000% in. You know what I
I'm
mean?
sure it does to an extent, but
Yeah.
the NES Ninja Gaiden came before all of those.
Oh, of course.
And so
Of
did
course.
the arcade game.
Yeah.
And like Jesse said, it's super simple in its move set and
Yeah.
its movement system and
Oh,
all
wow.
that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's all about the flow of getting through a level and getting
Yeah.
the constant charges.
Yeah. And again, I don't say that in a bad way, that it's simple. It just is. It's just very, very simplistic, but it is hard. Like, I'm getting through the levels just fine. The difficulty comes in the boss fights. And it takes me about 3 or 4 deaths to understand what I need to do. And then I come back, I say, yeah, I'm pretty sure if I do A, B, C, D, I'll beat him. I do it, and I beat him. So it's not cheap, shitty hard.
You got to be patient.
It's
Get
better hard.
Yeah, you don't
It's
have
learn what
the
you're doing hard.
you don't have the luxury of moves that can make you avoid damage.
Yeah.
Very much, you've got a dodge roll. That's it. You've got a jump. That can be a double jump if it's hitting something. But outside of
Yes,
that, you
that's right.
you have to be very patient. And also, once you get your ultimate ability, there are very specific times where the high damage ones are really useful in a boss fight. And saving them for that so you can skip entire phases is one of the easiest ways to actually advance.
It's really enjoyable. I am quite enjoying it. If I was reviewing it, I'd be around an 8.
Okay,
Somewhere
that
around
makes
an
sense.
8.
Yeah, I was 7.5. I wasn't
score.
far off.
Jesse, do you
I'd be around an 8.
Do you remember the name of that game that Ferry reviewed? The really retro style one with like you play like a crusader and you're fighting demons. It was like
God.
2D.
Yeah, you did the video, right?
Yeah, and then I liked the video. Like it looked so cool. I went, I played the whole thing, and like I really liked it.
Yeah, I don't remember. We've done almost 800
So
game
many.
reviews now, so I can't remember.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of ninjas, and I'm gonna break the rules here a little bit, because normally we talk about games we've been playing, and we've never really talked about demos we've been playing.
I think we've done a few here and there.
Now, as much as I liked Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, holy shit, fucking Shinobi.
Yep.
Oh my fucking god. This game is unbelievable.
And to let
Like-
you know, Nick, you only get the first level in the demo. I
know.
played like 3, and it only got
But
better.
the demo's lengthy.
Yep.
The demo is lengthy. Like,
Yeah.
download the Shinobi demo right now. Just don't download it on Switch because the game looks like ass on Switch for some reason. It's oh my god! Like I was playing this game and I was in awe, and I'm only playing the demo, and I was like, oh, this game is perfection.
Mm-hmm.
This game is just perfection. Like, so everyone knows what my 10 out of 10 is. It's Super Mario Odyssey. This might be my next one. Based on what I have played in this demo, this game may be my next 10 out of 10.
How
I
far
don't know
does
what the rest of the
demo
game's like.
go compared to
It's one full level.
Yeah.
It's like one full level.
like the first snowy level?
Yes, and then remember when you were watching me, I also went through the entire
Yeah.
Lantern Festival, but they made
Yes,
made me skip the cutscenes that are in this demo, which is very funny.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So for those of you who have played Streets of Rage 4, also by Lizard Cube, ignore Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap because that was their introduction to video games where they just put brand new graphics over an existing old game and you could do the Halo CE style switch back between graphics. So ignore that because they didn't get to put their spin on the game from a gameplay perspective, just a visual perspective. Streets of Rage 4 was Lizard Cube and Guard, what's that studio's name that helped them with the fighting system. So Shinobi has infused a lot of Streets of Rage 4's, I guess, combat core mechanics into Shinobi. A lot of juggling, a lot of stacking combos onto combos. So you can start a combo, knock the guy into the air. As he's falling back a distance, you can quickly roll towards him, keep your combo going, get him off. Oh my god, it is.
But fully 2D though.
Yeah, you can get guys
Yes.
fully off.
Interesting.
It's Lizard Cube's signature, beautiful, hand-drawn art style.
Yeah.
I had somebody tell me it looked like a Flash game. I wanted to punch him.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, don't be
What?
silly,
I
please.
was like, no, Flash games did not have this. One, 3-second clip in this game has more animation than entire Flash games had.
Point that guy out to
Yeah.
Hip Hop Gamer, man. He'll take care of him.
It's just the way it feels, the way it plays. There's so much depth to it, and even just in this demo, they gave you so much. So I'm wondering if the real game, how full on it is, because they gave you a lot. Like
There were a
you
lot
had
of
the
slots for stuff to equip. From what I remember
Yeah,
the
you had
preview.
so
Like,
many
yeah.
slots, and you got the opportunity to unlock a lot just in this demo to get a
Yeah.
taste of everything.
Yeah, it was giving you the very beginning of the Metroidvania stuff with reasons to go back because it is level based, but the levels
Yes.
do give you a reason to replay them. So I'll be
Yes,
curious
I
to see how many
noticed
there
that.
are.
I
When is this
noticed
coming
that
out
in the
again?
demo.
29th.
End of the month.
This month?
29th.
yes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
I can't wait.
I should have time post getting back from Gamescom to review it,
Yeah, especially because it shouldn't be that long of a game.
and I will try and get Nick a copy as well, and then he can give his ideas.
Like Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown was my game
Yeah.
of the year last year. I suspect Shinobi may be my game of the year this year. It was just, and I did notice because I was wondering while I was playing it, going, "Oh, I wonder if this is a Metroidvania, like Prince of Persia is, and all that." And then I realized after I beat the demo that it is, because there's a part in the demo where there's this floor that you can clearly break somehow, but I was trying to figure it out. I'm doing a down jump kick. I'm doing all these different moves. I'm like,
But
okay,
it's like a hybrid because it's like it is still broken up by levels.
Yeah. So
You know
it
what I mean?
has progression blockers, but it's not one giant map that you're constantly in.
Yeah.
No.
I'm okay with that.
And then at the end of the demo, I unlocked this ability, and I'm like, oh, so I have to replay this level so that I can then break through these floors with this new ability. So, yes. So it's encouraging you to go back and repeat levels to 100% each level, which I will be doing. Oh, my God. It's just... the whole time I was playing it, my jaw was on the floor. I'm like, this fucking
It has
game,
the
man.
best
Like,
background parallaxing I've ever seen in anything. Like,
yeah, you see the ninjas just running in the background. You're like, okay, these guys are coming, and then all of a sudden they go, and you're like, here we go.
This is the kind of game that actually utilizes like the hardware in terms of like the visual fidelity and stuff.
But
you know,
it's weird. Back on the Switch thing though, so I'm playing it on Xbox,
yeah.
and I'm like, I'm going to download this on Switch and have it on the go and try it out. And it's got no anti-aliasing on it at all. And I'm just like, I don't understand, because I've got the Wonder Boy, Dragon's Trap on Switch, and I've got Streets of Rage 4 on Switch. And they're both clean as, with full anti-aliasing, beautiful.
I mean, it could just be a
clean
demo
image and all.
thing, you know?
Maybe. It's just a bit weird. I found it odd. But yeah, like, it's just, I don't know, this game is unbelievable. And no, Trav, I was not saying that. I was saying Shinobi from the start. I was saying most likely going to be Shinobi. Jesse, what do you think of Shinobi?
friggin', as I said in the preview I did after Summer Games Fest, I was like, I did not want to stop playing. I just wanted to. I played that. I played Sonic Racing Crossworlds, which preview never coming, and Shinobi. I played those back to back, and was like, yeah, both of those were just amazing. Probably the best things I played the whole show, outside of like Wuchang and Crimson Desert. Man, it's one of the just tightest feeling 2D things I've ever played. Because like, as much as I loved Prince of Persia and other stuff, it still felt like this is a 3D game, but you're only playing it in 2D planes, but everything's 3D and it looks okay and it feels real good and the platforming is amazing. But in this one, it wasn't just...
Prince of Persia was incredible.
Yeah, like the platforming and the combat systems are just so insanely tight feeling that it's never played something like it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's Guard Crush again. So Guard Crush were the studio, I think, behind Streets of Rage 4's combat and the fighting mechanics and the systems. I do wonder, because this still feels a lot like Streets of Rage 4, so I do wonder if did Lizard Cube pick up some stuff off them, or are Guard Crush also helping here with the combat mechanics?
I mean, most games have hundreds of people involved at some point, right? So it wouldn't.
Yeah, but this studio, man, this studio is 3 from 3.
Yeah.
Wonder Boy was unbelievable. Streets of Rage 4 was just incredible, and Shinobi looks like it's just going to be absolute perfection. And you, come on, I don't just hand out 10 out of 10s. Like, this game looks
you
like
gave one to Mario Odyssey, which I don't think most people would.
Yeah, that game was from 2017. I haven't considered any other game a 10 out of 10 since. But Shinobi is just...
If you actually paid attention to the story in Alan Wake 2, you might have.
Man, I was skipping the cutscenes in this too, and they look good. They were nice. I'm tempted to watch them just because they look so nice, but I was like, yep, skip. I want to keep playing. This game is so good. It's so good. What else have you been playing, Jesse?
I got out playing a lot. Yeah, because I reviewed Ragebound. I also reviewed Dead Take from the crew over there at Surgeon Studios.
Dead Take.
Dead Take is a walk through a scary mansion and try and solve puzzles. As there is an amphitheater here where you fix it up, and then you watch Ben Starr, Neil Newbin, Alana Pierce, and some other folks all doing like acting auditions. And you're trying
to live action.
Yeah, you're trying to piece together what has happened in this place. I did get pinged. Alana teased me on Blue Sky about saying some of her lines were wooden, but it's a very convincing American accent.
Okay.
Better than a Boubacar's. But yeah, it's from Surgeon Studios. It's like $15 on PC. Very pretty Unreal Engine 5 game that they made in 7 months.
Oh wow!
Damn.
Yeah, and it's fun. It was like a good 4 or 5 hours. with some of the loudest jump scares you'll ever have. So keep your headset volume down if you're wearing one. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a neat little weird story. You're going into your phone and reading a lot of text messages and getting pieces and playing piano keys to open things. Like it's very puzzly. So it's a good mix of the 3D and the live action. And the other thing, since John isn't here, Xbox put a game out, and I helped him do his review for the early access launch of Grounded 2, which is very fun.
Which is doing very well too.
Yep,
From what
super successful so far on Steam from what we've seen. It's just for being early access and having like a plan for at least it seems like a year of content in their roadmap. There's already a lot there. It's only the first act of the story, which John got very close to. I can't remember if he finished it without me or not. But we were playing with Deadly Headley and executive producer Jordan Andau.
Nice.
Having lots of fun.
So you guys had a full 4-player squad.
Yeah, we were playing. It was mostly 3 people at a time because it was really hard to get all 4 of us on at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and it had the shared persistent world, so anyone could go in and keep doing the grind and all that. And it's just a lot of fun.
Was the first one like that?
I don't remember. I barely played Grounded. Barely played a second of it, but then I played a lot of Grounded too and quite enjoyed it, especially once you get the mounts. And we had ant mounts, and they were very fun. So yeah, that one will be going for a while. Another game from the company that everyone keeps pretending never puts out games online for some reason again.
Apparently.
It's weird how that's come back up.
So that's it? That's everything you've been playing?
Yeah, well, Ragebound and Dead Take were the main things, but Dead Take is mostly a you have to see it for yourself type. Like, if you talk about it too much, you're going to spoil the majority of it. It is just to scare the shit out of you, figure out some easy puzzles, some hard puzzles, some mid puzzles. Like, Grounded 2 is early, so I don't expect most people to play it for a long time, but it'll be one of those things I think is going to keep yoinking people back in because the base game is so fun.
It's like the opposite of those other, like there's an early access game comes out, gets like 2 million players, and then 4 months later it's down to like 10K. Grounded feels like the opposite, where like it starts like a solid 50, and then every new release it'll go up like 70, 60, whatever.
Yeah, it's been in the top seller on Steam like all week. It was either number 1, now it's number 2, and it was like number 1 and 3, and now it's 2 and 7 between its normal and Founders Edition. So up to 4 players, Amargonaut for Grounded. It is funny, John did that in Abiotic Factor back-to-back 2 survival crafting games, but Abiotic Factor is very different. It is very story-focused, and you're going through this story, you're building things, you're always kind of coming back to home base as you go through portals to different, like, essentially game worlds, but then it just ends. Grounded will probably be kind of similar with its story, but is definitely more ambitious, I think, in its scope, because obviously it's got both a good-sized team at Obsidian and then Eidos Montreal working on it. So yeah,
nice.
Outside of that, we're in the slower period. Like, there's not a ton coming out for the next few weeks, and then it goes crazy, and it just does not stop. Yeah. There's Mafia coming out later this week. I have no idea if you will get a review from us as a website. I'm trying.
Later this week. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's on Friday.
Dang.
Yep.
Another game where I leaked all the info, eh?
Yeah, I was going to say.
It might be one we don't. But,
right? I was going to say.
Yeah, I was playing. The main thing I was playing this week was doing streams of doing a thing I don't normally do and 100%ing levels in Doom the Dark Ages just as an excuse to play more of that game.
I need to go back and do that too.
It's just...
Nice.
That's like my go back and relax and just turn my brain off. Even though it's not easy, I'm not playing on like an easy mode. But the game is just so good and fun that I don't want to stop. And as we saw with the, and we'll get into it later, seemed to do pretty well, at least on one platform.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I freaking love Doom. The Dark Ages is still one of my favorites of the year. So
this is the time to get through your backlog. If you have games that you're not sure about, this is the time to play it before it starts getting absolutely insane.
Unless you got a Switch 2.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming if you have Switch 2, you've already beaten Donkey Kong by now. It's been out for like 2 weeks, right? Or like a week.
100%ing is what Nickel thinks.
I'm 100%ing it.
Oh my god! Like every single banana, bro. There's some in like the most random places ever.
I have not moved to the next stage until I 100% the one I'm on.
Wait, even like the friggin' The fossils?
No,
Are
even
you
the fossils.
kidding me?
I'm getting everything before I move on.
You can break the entire level.
I know. That's why I said there is so much digging in this game. You know how many bananas I've come across just randomly punching through like a tree? And I'm like, oh shit, there's a banana in here.
This is like this is what I hated about the whole Korok seed grind in Breath of the Wild. I gave up on it. Like they were just
100%. You get as much as you need, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
and then you lose it on the next goddamn game. And I that killed me on Tears of the Kingdom. I was like, I don't want to do this whole grind over again.
yep.
I know.
And no one complained about the
It's so
grind, so
annoying.
they brought it back.
And that's the issue. That is the issue with Nintendo games and especially PlayStation games.
You mean how Breath of the Wild was a perfect 10 out of 10, no problems at all, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, wow, they fixed every issue I had with Breath of the Wild.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
And they absolutely did not. The cooking is still terrible. Like,
And that's the problem. Like, they don't critique the games properly, so the developers don't learn.
Yep.
Oh, they're like, everyone loved our game. Cool. Let's keep everything the same. And maybe let's double down on this really shit thing that everyone seemed to love. Oh, my God, it's infuriating. But anyway, there's a demo for the Game of the Year, so go and download it, and you get the first level of Shinobi. Because it's
does it
fucking
carry
unbelievable.
over progress, do you know, or?
I doubt it.
No idea.
I really doubt it. I'd be shocked. But it
For a
was
game
very
like that,
hard.
probably not. It's not like
It was extremely hard for me not to pre-order the deluxe edition of Shinobi right there and then.
I don't know that Sega normally gives us deluxe. I should at least be able to get you the
I
regular.
don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know, but oh my God, this game, it's going to own my life the way Prince of Persia did. The same way Prince of Persia completely grabbed me and would not let me go, Shinobi's going to be exactly the same. And oh my God, I can't wait.
Like when I said I beat 90% of Prince of Persia in about 14 hours, and you're like, I'm like 30 hours in. I was like,
I'm like 35 hours and I haven't beat it yet.
I rolled credits at 11 hours, and then I still cleared some more stuff. And
I didn't want Prince of Persia to end.
100%.
I didn't want it to end. I was 100%ing the whole and listening to the music and just oh my God, what a game! What a game! Okay, lots in the news this week. Where do we start? Let's start. So Gamescom is fairly soon.
3 weeks. Or 2.5. Yeah.
And Xbox will be there, I'm sure, with a very big presence like they were last year. But the headline act for Xbox and Gamescom is the ever elusive Hollow Knight Silksong will be there, and it'll be playable at Gamescom. Everyone thought it would be at a Nintendo Direct. Everyone thought it would be, at the showcase. Nah, you'll be able to play it. You'll be able to get your hands on it at Gamescom.
It's been weird because it's only been at Xbox stuff for the last few years. Like it's in Game Pass.
It clearly has Xbox marketing.
Yeah, it might
has Xbox marketing.
Might get a date at opening night live or something. Maybe they do a partner direct, but like it has always been at Xbox. I don't know that it's ever been at Nintendo stuff. So
No,
it's just-
it hasn't.
yeah.
But for some weird reason, people... Oh, I shouldn't say a weird reason, because it wasn't that obvious. But it seemed... To me, it seemed... Once they had a Game Pass deal for it, I'm like, okay, this to me feels like a game Microsoft wants to have associated with their marketing.
Yeah.
It's probably being marketed with Xbox. So yeah, day one Game Pass for Hollow Knight Silksong, for those of you who do like
Better
Hollow
not do
Knight.
it.
I don't.
They're probably going to do a goddamn surprise release, and I'm gonna be sad.
No, there's no way. No, Hollow Knight
You don't reckon they'll shadow drop it at Gamescom?
Wouldn't be
I don't
shadow
think so.
drop since we know it exists.
I think this is the game you want.
Oh,
like,
you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. Like, no one's expecting it to release then. So when I say shadow drop, I mean everyone gets the Gamescom,
I
starts
think-
playing it, and then they're like, and Hollow Knight's out now. And everyone's like, what?
I think this is the game that'll benefit from like that 90 Metacritic score at once. You know what I mean? Like people be like, this game is incredible. I've been playing it for 2 weeks. Holy crap, you got to play. Like that whole cycle.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I don't know.
This year's Xbox at Gamescom is a lot less games. Like they were over 50 last year, but it meant there was one, maybe 2 or 3 demo units.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that the size is as big because they're doing FanFest again.
Also, these are bigger games.
Yeah,
kind of.
that's
Like,
what
I'll
I'm
be
saying.
honest. I'm looking through the list.
Having
like,
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, which isn't
Yeah.
coming out till next year.
and some weird entries like Final Fantasy 16. I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's just
but-
I think half of it's to let people know it's on the platform. But seven
that's
remake integrate is there as well.
Yes. Yep. That's new.
Um,
No Ghost of the Grand. It's gonna be there. I
Yep.
hope you get to play it. That'd be. I really want to.
I have an appointment for it. It's they
Nice.
literally say it's
Okay.
there. I don't think it's bad for me to say I'm going to see it. But yeah, no,
Okay.
in case people know in the past, we maybe complained a little bit. We're being treated very well by Microsoft on this one, so no complaints. But yeah, it's a really good booth presence, and I'm hoping that means that there's a lot because it feels like everyone in the industry is going this year. So I don't think it's going to be nearly as empty as it was for us last year. So I'm
Is it
gonna.
the same thing where like press day is only like half of one day?
It was 3 hours
the
last
venue?
year. We'll see.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like the first 3 hours of everything was just press to go in. And then that first day is still only public who paid extra. So then the following
Yeah.
days are regular public where it
Oh,
just
wow.
gets crazy.
Oh,
Hey, is that
Jesus.
true? If you buy the Xbox ROG Ally, apparently Silksong comes free.
Where did it say that?
Is it true? PlayStation 5 Sweden in the chat is saying it.
I imagine
If
it
you
probably
buy-
just comes with Game Pass, right?
Yeah, those normally come with 3 months of Game Pass, which
Oh, is
would
that,
normally
is that
get you a
what
game.
he's saying?
No, he says it's
Maybe?
free. I haven't seen anything about that.
So
Yeah.
my
Right.
Every time
Really
I
quick?
review anything, like any laptop, anything I get, they give you 3 months a piece of Game Pass. So I'd imagine they do that with the ROG.
Oh, he's referring to the fact that it comes with Game Pass, maybe. Oh, okay. Because, yeah, he's like, it's free if you get the ROG Ally. I'm like, wait, what?
I haven't seen them. I mean, they haven't advertised anything about the ROG Ally X. They most likely will because it is there at Gamescom again. Like the public can use it, which means I imagine it's going to have some gigantic security bracket on it. But yeah,
Yeah.
really quick, because I do you know I go to Halo events all the time, right? Like 2-3 a year usually. I didn't go this latest one. It's happening right now as we talk in Salt Lake City, Utah. I think America's weird. Is it Utah?
Yeah.
Okay. And my brother plays free for all, and he always tries to make it. He just got into the grand finals right now. Hell yeah! Woohoo! So if anyone here has seen my brother on the show before, he's doing good. He's doing good.
no, wrong one. This one.
There it is. There it is. So in like 10 minutes, if I'm like a little distracted there, I'm just watching him.
I mean, that's
There's
John
money
most
there,
of these
too,
shows
at
because
that
he's
point.
always asleep.
Oh my god. Yeah.
John,
there's gonna be
anyone
the ROG
wondering,
Ally.
John's pooping
It's
his
going to be
pants.
there.
Yes.
right?
Yeah, ROG Ally. The
Xbox
ROG
Ally.
Xbox Allies will be there. I know everyone says it's the worst name, but it's just Xbox Ally. That's all you got to say.
Yes.
People
that's
know.
The same way there was a theater experience for Indiana Jones, this year there'll be a theater experience for Outer Worlds 2.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember that, and remember
Nice.
the Doom Slayer, the ginormous Doom Slayer was
Yes,
across
yes,
from
yes,
the
yes.
Indiana Jones
Yeah.
theater.
Oh,
they were
God.
giving out
I
the
mean,
hats.
Avowed had a theater performance too. Though I heard
Did it?
people played the game
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, no, a lot of people got to see the game in the business section. We did not.
I'm guessing Outer Worlds 2 will have like some like behind closed doors play sessions. I'm sure.
We're signed up for a lot of
they'll-
stuff. Maybe I'll talk about it. We'll see.
Ninja Gaiden 4 will be there, first public
Yes.
hands-on. DLC for Indiana Jones. The Order
Not
of
the DLC.
Giants.
Just Indiana Jones. I don't think they want to do the DLC because it would be story spoilers.
You think they're gonna have like PlayStation units there?
Yeah, they
Oh,
just
yeah,
said
look at
it's
that.
just Indiana Jones to play. They don't. Yeah, they don't want to have the actual.
Yeah, it says Machine Games in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games is bringing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle to Gamescom in celebration
Yeah.
of the upcoming story.
Because there's
DLC.
probably no way
That's
to let
weird.
people. If people play the DLC, it's going to be spoilery. I don't think there's a section where it wouldn't be. Because it's probably not going to be like super long.
Now, I'm a bit jealous of you guys because last year there wasn't a ton of games I was interested in getting hands on except for Replaced.
There's some now.
This year, you've got Hollow Knight Silksong, Borderlands 4, Onimusha Way of the Sword, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, EA Sports FC 26, Anemo, whichever one you want to say. There are no Ghosts at the Grand, Power
yeah.
Wash Simulator 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. Final Fantasy 16.
Wait, what are you laughing about, Nick? You were so adamantly against 7
I know,
remake coming to
7
Xbox.
remake, despite what PlayStation
I kept
fanboys
saying-
said about me, saying that apparently I said it's coming. I said I didn't think it was
The
coming.
exact opposite for years.
I said the exact opposite, and all the fanboys are like, "Hey Nick, where's Final Fantasy 7 remake?" I'm like, "I don't
you
know.
know one
I don't
thing?
think that's coming."
One thing that we can talk about in the Nintendo, but they had to completely rebuild Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh my god! Look what else is going to be at Gamescom. Invincible
Super Meat Boy-
versus.
Yes, I was gonna say I saw that and thought of you, man.
Maybe I can say I'm going to go. I mean, I should be playing that game too.
I feel like you can just say like a lot of these games you'll probably or
Well,
possibly
they're at
have
the
coverage
booths,
of
so
for
I
things.
should be able to get to them at
Yeah,
the
that's true,
booths.
yeah.
But we have 32 appointments between 3 of us right now over 3 days, so I don't have much free time. So it's like I think I can, but we'll see.
This was the year I should have gone to Gamescom, man.
Definitely.
Fuck.
I have a feeling, Nick, that Gamescom is going to be really big and growing bigger every year because people don't want to fly here. They want to fly
To
to
America? Yeah, that's fair.
Super Meat Boy 3D.
Yes,
I'll be
that's
playing
not
that.
coming out. for
That's
a
next
while.
year, yeah.
Next year, yeah.
Kronos: The New Dawn,
Which will be out a few
and
weeks later now, which is surprising.
Yeah,
And we had a preview for Kronos, right?
Yeah, Fairy played it in Poland.
He had a cool
and
controller, too.
Mistfall Hunter.
Why does that sound so familiar?
It's
That
the
last one.
extraction game that
Oh, it was available at SGF. Yeah,
Yeah.
really cool title. Yeah.
And they said there'll be a few more surprises from their partners.
Really?
So yes,
Interesting.
it might be
Yo,
things that
Nick-
haven't been
That is what they
announced. You never know.
We should stream opening night live. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be 2 hours of ads, but we should totally do it. I can set that up pretty easy too.
this was the Gamescom I should have gone to, man.
Well, we'll see. If we're making bunches of money next year, maybe we could afford you a basic flight. We
This
can't
was the
afford
one I
you
should have gone
business.
Definitely not. You're gonna need to upgrade that
Yeah.
yourself.
I'm going to be cramped on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to be cramped on 6 flights this month.
No, but Nick, you should be coming to Summer Game Fest. I feel more than Gamescom. I mean, you fly.
I'd like to.
east.
I'd like to come to the US.
It
I'd
might-
That's a
like
shorter
to come
flight
to the
too,
US.
isn't it for you? Like, 'cause that's just Australia, like east to their west. It should be like
Might have to
12
ping
hours?
through Hawaii or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it is a shorter flight.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so shorter, cheaper. That should be what you should aim for, and that's when you meet everybody
Yeah.
as well. So like,
I know. I understand that. It's just
Yeah.
I'm spending a lot of money on my house at the moment.
how's that going? Going well?
It's going well. Like, yes,
No one's ripping up your internet.
I
on your
managed.
lawn?
I managed to convince my wife to stay here and not move. So
Okay, nice.
part
Moving
of the
sucks.
part of the condition of that is making sure this house is more suitable to our family, which is why you suddenly
makes
see
sense.
me in a new podcast room. That was a part of it. Okay, so that's Gamescom. Now let's talk about the thing that apparently lots of people care about. Microsoft made a lot of money. Hopefully that means people won't lose their jobs now, right, guys?
Well, I mean, they knew this before, and when they fired everyone, like it is funny. Like, oh, maybe they'll not have to. Maybe they can hire. I saw people being really like, maybe they can hire people back. It's like, man, they knew these financials. They know all their numbers. They know what
Yes.
they're expecting for the next quarter, and like they were above all of their. They were better than all of their guidances on like everything.
It's they don't when you fire someone, you don't hire them back. You just do new hires, right?
Yeah.
That's like
Oh, their
corporate
headcount
101.
isn't down.
Seriously, like
Yeah.
Tom Warren just had a tweet 2 days ago saying Microsoft's employed 228,000 people to full-time basis, which is the exact same it was last year, including all
Yeah,
these
after
layoffs. Like,
firing
literally the exact same number.
15,000 people, they've hired back that number because they
It's the nature
fired.
of corporate life.
Yeah, they shifted transition away over to focus on hiring AI, fire people not in AI, hire people back up in AI. Like they're making plenty of money. They didn't fire people for failures or doing bad, and I think a lot of people saw the firings in the Xbox division and thought, "Oh God, it's finally gonna die." Yeah, and it's like, no, they have now made the most money they've ever made by far.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if they did take advantage of this to like let go of people that are on like pips or things like that. Because from what I've heard from people I know who work at Microsoft, they are notoriously, I guess maybe not notorious, maybe famously known for not firing people, even people that maybe need to be fired based off performance qualities and things like that, right? Because okay, I know we talk about layoffs a lot.
This is different. Right now, these layoffs are all about AI.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. I agree. But I'm saying, I think in
Which is
some
really
departments,
shit.
they might take advantage of mass layoffs to do stuff like pip firings. You know what I mean?
Well, the consumer-facing side of AI is shit. Their money's all made in the business side of it, where with things like coding and other stuff, it is good and useful in very specific use cases.
But even then, you need to babysit it big time, like big time.
Yeah, like it can really help with some things, but they're trying to sell it for everything everywhere, and it just doesn't work. And when they're like, we're going to fire people and automate our help place, and then it's just a disaster, and they try and hire everyone back. Like
it feels like you know how like Sony was making 12 games as a service titles, right? It's kind of like a Microsoft just throwing feelers everywhere and just trying to find those one.
It's almost every
a ton of money.
Every tech company is doing that, pretty much.
Yeah, you're right, 100%. What the heck's Nvidia doing as a $1 trillion company? That makes no sense.
Not even trillion. They were the first four. Microsoft matched them, and now I think that they've all gone down because of our dumb economy. Hello, Kay Asante.
Yeah, I mean it's what it is. Hopefully it'll go well for them. In general,
Well, hopefully it goes well for their employees. They're doing plenty fine as is.
No. Sorry. By them, I mean the employees. And if you have Microsoft in your CV, I'm not going to say you're doing it today, but you're already still better than the vast.
Yeah, and Microsoft for a very long time was considered, or always one of like the top ranked companies to work at in the country, and that's gone down now because they've gone through so many firings after way.
And my issue with Microsoft is definitely more towards their support of Israel and whatnot right now. That's 100%.
Yeah.
But anyways, that is very, very off topic. Sorry.
Or technically, it's on every topic, but. What can you do?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it has hit the media quite a bit. That's like, there's no way you can ignore Microsoft because they are so big and dominating in the news cycle on gaming. It's a thing we've talked about all the time. They might not be the top SEO for like, is this game on X platform? That's probably going to be PlayStation because they're the default. But as far as the amount of stories that are put out and who gets the most hits, like I think Gareth told us from Press Engine a few weeks ago, there's no one bigger than Microsoft as far as being talked about in video games globally, because they are just everywhere and seeing people even before or after these financials came out where everything's up and it's all up, and they quoted it because of Activision, Blizzard King, and Game Pass growth. Like those are the things.
Speaking of financials, let's go through the numbers. Let's see what are the exact stuff.
Yeah, but like, so everyone has been pointing to.
Yes, I know you are dismissive of the almost 5 billion for Game Pass number.
So it's not dismissive.
Well, it's huge.
It's not dismissive of the revenue. I'm just wondering how that translates to actual subscribers.
Are you doubting that Game Pass is profitable, Nick?
No. When did I say that? I'm not talking
He's teasing.
I'm joking.
I'm talking about the subscriber number. Like 5 billion revenue to me would indicate that the subscriber count hasn't increased at all.
But it has, because this is the most they've ever had.
What is that?
If it was everyone on 20, but if it was everyone at a full $20 a month for.
If it was most on 20, it's most on 20, then that puts them at around 30 million. And they reported 34 last year. So that's why I'm like, the numbers have either dropped or plateaued. And all they're doing is probably converting more people to Ultimate.
That's been what PlayStation was talking about. They have more people on Premium than ever before, and that's where they're seeing their changes. But also, they didn't say it specifically in this one, and no one asked, but they have constantly talked about the fact that it's growing on PC and that they've had the most played cloud hours ever. So for them, I do think it is everything. Like, I think they're growing on PC. It's really grown a lot this quarter. As far as gaming subscriptions in the US go, according to Matt Piscatella, what subscriptions those are, they don't break down. They're not allowed to get super specific about it, but it just feels like Phil talked before, and I think it came out during the FTC case, but I might be misremembering, but it was about $1 billion in third-party input for as far as what they spend.
Oh, for Game Pass.
Their spend was about $1 billion third-party. And if you double that for first party, because first party is not only Game Pass paying for it, it's their own business, and Game Pass is an expense as part of that business. Even then, if they're near 5 billion, that means they're near 150% margin, which is way higher than most of anything they've ever done before that we know of is. They're like 15, 20% margin most of the time. So,
And would they say the number if they weren't happy with it? You know what I mean? This is the first time we've got a number like this, right? In general,
and
Like,
it was
Microsoft only reports what
just
they
part
wanna report.
of. So it was part of Satya's statement to shareholders while talking about the PC and gaming division, where it's growth was led by Activision Blizzard King and Game Pass. Like those were the only two things that were
makes
really
sense.
pointed
Yep.
out.
Yeah, because I mean, he hasn't. Game Pass has been growing for quarter after quarter after quarter. Didn't say the number then. Saying the number now, to me at least, makes me think they're confident in it.
Yeah.
If not happy with
Saying,
it, you know.
hold on, saying what number?
This 5 billion
Revenue,
number.
yeah.
They didn't say it last time, or the day, or the time before
right,
that,
right.
or the time before. You know, like Microsoft stopped reporting consoles sold, like when they, like
Back in the 360 days.
yeah,
They actually
yeah.
stopped. Everyone sits there and says, "Oh no, it's because of Xbox One failing." They actually stopped reporting
And-
console sales during the 360 gen, where they were selling.
And
to
Xbox
be
One
fair.
still did fine. It just
Yes,
wasn't.
Still-
Yeah.
It's like what, near 50 million?
It was over, and they were a little behind PlayStation early in the gen. It was really when they just yanked the chain on investment that it died in the middle.
Didn't like 360 have like at least like 5 million or possibly even more, just like Red Ring consoles that had to be.
Oh, they
repurchased,
spent like
you
$1
know?
billion to fix it. I think they've
Yeah,
said.
They
like,
spent
yeah.
$1 billion to fix Red Ring.
That counts when we talk about 360 console sales, right? When you say 75,
Oh,
whatever
it's
the heck
it's
it
like
is.
when you go back to
No.
well, it's the revenue thing. Like PlayStation.
You don't think it counts in the number? Microsoft considers like if they had to ship out 5 million Xbox 360s, wouldn't they count that as
No,
5
they
more sold
they
or no?
counted as shipped to retail.
Okay. I see what you mean. So if they
Yeah.
didn't send it to retail, then
Yeah,
it
because
doesn't
if you're
matter. Okay.
shipping it but you can't sell it, then it's just a loss.
But there were a lot of people, myself for example, who didn't send it back to Microsoft, who just bought a new one like a year later or something. You know?
Yeah.
Well, that would count obviously as a
Yes,
console sold.
yes.
But
Yeah.
yes, if like my launch unit died the next day, and I went and took it back and swapped it for a new one, that wouldn't have counted as
That
a
makes sense.
console
And
sold.
it's like when people talk about the PS2 and how it had so many, like most
Yeah.
of those were just to be a DVD
Oh my
player
God.
and to fix the yellow light of death. Like that also had as bad a problem.
I worked at EB back when the PS2 launched, mate. You know how lucky Sony is? Social media and the internet wasn't really a thing back then. If you think the 360 was bad, like, man, I was there. I physically watched PS2s just coming back.
But
I
it was a
just watched
super
them
cheap
coming
DVD
back.
player and people really wanted it. And then even at
God.
its price, the PS3 was a cheap Blu-ray overall.
It was, though.
Yeah.
It was the
Yeah, it
cheapest
was.
one on the market.
Yeah.
It was.
Because Blu-ray was awful tech and still is. It's
No,
so
the
piss slow.
but the PS3 was an incredible console. The PlayStation 3 was by far Sony's best console. But now we're going to get off track if we keep going down that path.
Yeah.
But it is the thing. Microsoft's hardware down 22% again because they're not shipping them to stores. They're because, and Nick, you might not believe it, but rumors are, especially because there have been so many leaks around AMD's upcoming chiplets and everything. Next generation of Xbox could, based on where they already are on these leaks, be out next year. It's
Really,
not theoretically unfeasible. It doesn't mean it's happening.
So 26 was the date people were throwing around as like a potential, even a little while back.
Because from everything that's leaked, they look to be going with a probably expensive as shit, super powerful, large chiplet design.
What is chiplet? What the hell
It
is
means
chiplet?
instead of being an APU where it's just one die, you've got multiple connected by I think they call it Infinity Fabric. So it's like a super fast memory so that you still get really good performance between your CPU and GPU and all your other computer parts if you really want to get in the weeds on the RAM and all that.
What's the advantage to chiplet over an APU?
No idea. I think for the most part is when it's not an APU, you can... There's something about it with them. You can push more performance when they're not all stuck right together and sharing space and all that. But the rumors from a mix of Moore's Law is dead, who Britt will agree with me.
Yeah.
He gets good info occasionally. He always couches it in a way to try and make Sony look great. And that Magnus leak is super powerful, unbelievably strong, probably very expensive. He's like, this could be the next PS6. And then and then Kepler comes out, who's another guy who's like, no, that's probably the Xbox. And so now he's jumped over to this actually a lot weaker design. It really feels like PlayStation's going to do Nintendo now. If this is correct,
What do you mean?
See, to me,
Nintendo
but here's
is
the
going
thing,
for less, or Sony is going for less horsepower. Keep the cost down. Don't sell it a loss.
That makes sense.
And that's
That makes
okay.
sense.
Yeah.
That's okay. Like,
Yeah.
surely this generation taught everyone that, oh my God, powerful console. Doesn't matter anymore, man.
No, but I think
doesn't
Microsoft
matter.
is going for most powerful because it's also a PC. So that segment, it does matter a lot more. If you can sell a really strong Windows PC that can also do Xbox mode for gaming at like $800 US.
I mean, it really depends on their software, right? Whether their software is ready to go or will be ready.
Well, we're gonna get to mess around with it at Gamescom. It's there.
Yeah.
What states it's coming out later this year. The big thing with Sony supposedly still wants more bespoke AMD hardware, like their own thing, including a Series S style handheld APU that would run the PS5 games in the low watt thing that we've talked about in the past. But and try and be cheap. Like it wouldn't be some big powerful thing like an Ally X, but it would be a lot newer. So but also it's like 2028. It being close to power 3 years later isn't crazy. So the PS,
if they're doing a PS6 handheld, that's what I'm going to get.
Yeah, PS6.
I'm not going to get the main console.
PS6 generation might be console handheld. That's like their X and S equivalent, where they have two power profiles now. And it'll be the smartest thing ever because they're doing it. But yeah, the next generation is very interesting, where it definitely feels like Nintendo's just going to Nintendo. They're going to keep upping their prices, as we'll talk about maybe in a bit. And Microsoft is, we kind of own the PC space as far as user engagement, where it's still like 95% of it. If you look at Steam and everything, we need to just really build up there. Jez has talked about the one dev environment, which is just PC, and then you can lock off Xbox performance mode. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting, and I think that's why they're kind of like, we're not going to go crazy putting out this hardware. We're still selling it at a loss or barely making any money on it. Next gen is going to be very different with and also redoing their whole cloud.
I do wonder if the rumor is true about if the leaked specs are true and the next Xbox is extremely powerful again. I do wonder if they're doing that so they don't bother with a mid-gen refresh again. Like they didn't this time around.
Yeah, because if they're using regular AMD parts and having them put in the back compat for hardware, because you can't, the licenses for games generally require they run on that hardware, so you don't have to relicense anything.
Yeah.
With the actual back compat hardware still there for Xbox Series 1 and 360 and original.
They also might just release more often, right?
But yeah, if it's just their roadmap, it could be new every year that they put
literally
out
every single year.
Yeah, like the new Ryzen, like generally 2 years, like depending on I would say
Xbox Series X3, X4, X5,
or it's just this is the new AMD chip with Xbox. Like it plays all your Xbox games because it's got the extra hardware that enables back compat, and that can be across dozens of devices. And Microsoft could have their own like reference thing. Who knows? Because part of the rumor is they're going to have the NPU for the whole like DLSS style upscaling tech, and that right now the PS6 doesn't, which is weird because I thought it was in the PS5 Pro. Yeah, but it seems like Sony is very cost conscious and trying to keep like a $500 cost. So
that's interesting. Again, I don't have a problem with that. Like if Sony is rumored to be trying to do things to be able to keep the cost of the console down, that's good.
Yeah,
I think that's a good thing. Like seriously, graphics have hit that point now where how much better can they realistically get? Like honestly, like at what point do we as the older gamers in the hardcore bubble that grew up only ever caring about graphics, at what point are we just satisfied with what we've got and hopefully have the focus shift to performance?
Yeah, no, I do think looking it up again, a difference between the monolithic die and the chiplet is like chiplets, you've got the different parts, so you don't have to just make this one monolithic die and that's all it ever is. You can more mix and match, and also it spreads out the heat, which is obviously one of the biggest things with performance. So it's going to be interesting, especially I think a biggest thing for the next generation of people in gaming is going to be really led by streamers and mobile, and is every game available on this platform? And I do think that is the advantage they're trying to go for, where it's like, yep, you can play anything on Windows and have your Xbox on all of our hardware in the future. Like that's the play, because the biggest thing, and Matt Piscatellis talked about it a lot, like Roblox has more monthly players than Steam. Like just Roblox by itself. Obviously, Roblox is a platform
that was insane.
of games, but it has a lot more players than Steam does now. It's crazy.
It's basically almost all my kids play, all my daughter Roblox.
And if your next
plays.
Xbox can do the PC Roblox that has everything and isn't locked down,
the better Roblox.
well, it's better, but it's also really predatory and awful.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
When I say better, as in it's the one that lets them play
But also,
all of it.
If you
where
see
the
the,
Xbox version is the safer version.
the breakdown of Roblox is like console is like this much, PC is like this much, and then mobile is like that, bigger than my hands are as far as the player count. It's just almost everyone's on a tablet or a phone. Little kids.
Yeah, they are. They're all on iPads. They're all on iPads playing them pretty much. Although my son does play on his gaming PC. Yeah, he just sits there. He's got his headphones on, talking to his mates with a mouse and keyboard, playing Roblox. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a great PC.
The other thing from the financials is they are expecting it to go down next month, because the next quarter won't have. So this quarter last year was very big, most likely because of August, September, October. They would have had Call of Duty then, which means pretty much Call of Duty is November. So November will be bigger, and October will be less this year than last because no Call of Duty.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like mid-single digits down, and they didn't say anything about hardware. I'd imagine hardware down again.
And revenue went content services revenue went way the flip out.
Yeah, well, they were expecting mid-single digits and
Single
hit,
digits, yeah.
and hit 13 or whatever it was.
Hit mid double digits.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Like,
I don't know. I can't bring myself to like.
It's
Not that-
it's an industry that's already changed, but it kind of happened in the background so much that it still feels weird to adjust to. Like,
No, I'm saying like I can't bring myself to get excited about their financials.
oh no, it's just it's interesting to see where they're going to keep going, because especially the next story that we have.
Like my thing is more like when I see it on Twitter and I see all the fanboys on either side pumping out numbers. Oh, look how much money! I'm like, why are you getting excited about how much money these billion-dollar corporations are making?
With Xbox, it's a defensive thing. It's because constantly for the past 10 years, literally, if not more, it's been Xbox is dying. Why are they in the industry? They don't make any money. No one buys games on Xbox.
It was also the last since they did all the firings, everyone really thought it meant that Xbox was going to shut down again.
So it's just like no, Xbox is doing fine, which is why we're mad at the firings, because they're doing great and they're still mass laying off people. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. For me, it's like only get excited about the financials if there is some benefit to you in those financials.
I think for a lot of people, it means they feel a little better about their investment, that there is going to be new hardware and they are going to stick in gaming.
So, for example, if Microsoft making all this money meant that everyone keeps their job and they don't have layoffs anymore, then it's like, you know what? Get excited. That's great news.
Yeah.
Microsoft is making $4 trillion, which means they can keep everyone and hire more people and blah, 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 blah. Awesome news. Let's talk about it. But, like, well, they make this money. It gets us nothing. Like, at least with Nintendo, you can say, well, okay, Nintendo made all this money. They will keep all their employees. They won't just sit there and sack all their employees. And blah, blah. Like, I don't know.
well, it also means Nintendo won't learn and will keep making the same anti-consumer decisions and will change the price of their games. You know what I mean?
Another argument altogether. Like watching Nintendo throw back to the Nintendo 64 days is insane with how they're treating third parties. So it's nuts stuff. Like what's happening with Nintendo and the Switch 2 right now is proof of the fact that all these companies are treat completely differently out in the gaming world, in gaming media, in everything. They are all treated completely differently. Like Nintendo could not, from a PR perspective and from a developer relations perspective and all these things, Nintendo could not be doing more wrong. And yet it's having no effect whatsoever. Yet Microsoft wanted people to connect to the internet and everyone fucking pooped their pants in 2013 because they wanted everyone to connect to the internet. It is insane the way these companies are treated so wildly differently.
It also is, Nick, in terms of like why I do like seeing Microsoft do well, Xbox do well specifically, is because they are taking risks with this like multi-platform, with this like subscription-centric push. It is a risk. It's a disruption in the industry. And if it wasn't doing well, they wouldn't be doing well in their financials. And I like the subscription disruption because I still think even with the prices higher than they were 10 years ago or 17, either way, it's still the most affordable way to play stuff. You know? Like...
So, I won't say it. I was going to say, just got a DM live on the air.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Xbox related.
You got Jesse Prime.
It's not Xbox related.
Is it anyone we work with related?
No.
Oh, I don't care.
But I'm not allowed to leak it yet.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
And people always like, what do you mean someone you work with? It's like, well, if you like the reviews and the previews we do, it's not about being positive. It's just about being reliable, that you're not going to be an edgelord, rage baiter, dipshit, and you're going to give an honest opinion. Like we had Abu Bakr Salim on the show. Said he had a very obviously not American accent in that game, and he still loved and thanked me for the review because he felt it was honest and open. It was a 7.5 when like a 10. Like, but yeah, that's on me. Go ahead.
Okay. In the while we're still talking about money, PlayStation 5 is a console where Microsoft's making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because 6 of the top 10 games on PlayStation are Xbox games.
Yeah, the last quarter. It's in the US for the last quarter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
According to Sakana.
That's more than Xbox, by the way. Like Xbox, I think had like 4 out of the top 10 for Xbox games.
Yeah, but remember, all those Xbox games aren't going to sell as much because you have
no
Game
one
Pass.
Xbox buys games.
You're
that
not
too.
going to buy them. You have Game Pass.
Yes.
You will buy them if you're smart. You will buy them when they go on sale, like I do. So I still like owning my games digitally and feeding my digital hoarding habits.
Most of the freaking Game Pass codes we get in, I end up giving to you because you just really want to hoard them.
Yeah, I just like if you're gonna hoard, you may as well hoard digital over physical.
100%.
Yeah, I like seeing that list just continue to grow of games that I own. But yes, on PlayStation, and I've seen the rhetoric, which is, but they're not really Xbox games. They're like Activision and Bethesda. And blah.
They got the money.
Listen, do they buy them or do they not?
Who
Like, can you make up your mind?
Those companies? Who owns those companies? Guess what, man? If Marathon ever comes out, that's PlayStation.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, that's PlayStation. That just is. They've bought them, so that's PlayStation.
And we know what Elden Ring Night Rain was around. They said like 5 million, and they're $40. So I am curious because like, yeah, Forza Horizon was 50 or 60, I think, depending on or 70 with their versions they do.
There's no world where Forza Horizon 6 doesn't launch day one on PS5, right?
I don't know if it's always going to be day one. It could be month 3. So it could be very well be day one on things like that. They make a ton of sense when they're big multi-platform or they're big multiplayer focus things. Like I wouldn't be shocked with like State of Decay as well, because that's a big open, multiplayer focus thing. But we still haven't seen like Avowed or South of Midnight and those types. I think those ones don't go day one, and it will come down quite a bit to bandwidth available for ports, because Playground's already handling Xbox and PC, but they had Panic Button, I think, do this PlayStation port. So if it's in the budget and it's easy to do the port right away, then yeah, I could definitely see it.
And I think it's safe to say, given that I had been previously told that Microsoft explored putting Halo Infinite's multiplayer on PS5 years ago.
Please, can they do it already? God damn.
In hindsight, in hindsight, they probably. I know hindsight's 2020, but in hindsight, they probably should have.
Yeah, it's a lot of it probably comes down to the fact that they were completely rebuilding that studio, so that didn't help.
My guess for Halo going forward would be multiplayer finally gets separated from single player and becomes its own thing, and that probably launches day one on PlayStation 6 or
because there's still rumors that
PlayStation.
they've said they've got multiple projects in the work, and so like the Halo CE campaign only might not be day one everywhere, but if they do a multiplayer thing, like if they still have God damn it, Tatanka devs, not Tatanka, but something new on Unreal.
Not Splash Damage. Oh my God, what's their name?
I don't remember.
Certain Affinity.
Yeah. They make something multiplayer,
yes,
that should be everywhere.
Yeah, I think it would be safe to say that should they create their own separate multiplayer suite as its own game, that would launch simultaneously on PlayStation, which would make sense. Like if you're going to compete with the Fortnites and the Call of Duties and the Rocket Leagues and all these games, launching just on a console that sells like 15 consoles ain't going to cut it. Like, you're going to need to launch on PlayStation now as well. And Switch 2, if you can get it on there. Not Switch as well. Switch to the sequel.
Battlefield 6 not on... Oh, we're going to talk about that one. That's not on Switch. I'm surprised. But
What's not on Switch?
Battlefield 6.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I don't think it has. The GPU is a lot better. CPU is piss weak. So that's most likely why.
My assumption is, we'll talk about Battlefield 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Microsoft got on them great. They've sold a lot of copies of games on PlayStation.
And they stated again, they've still got over 40 in the works. I think Satya said it.
Yeah. What's next?
Games in the works? I don't believe that. They don't release games.
ROG Ally pre-orders allegedly, supposedly becoming August 20th, which is
opening night live.
Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
And apparently the leaked prices are real.
Yeah, which
this is the second leaked price, right?
So it was originally Ecstasis. Yeah, saying pre-orders August, comes out October, November, and the exact same price as the current Ally and Ally X. Which is surprising because
that's pretty good.
The ROG Strix is a lot more expensive to produce from what had been said, and that's the chip that's in the Ally X. So the Ally has a beefed up, newer version of essentially what's in the Steam Deck. We don't know exactly how it's going to perform, and it would be it's $50 less than the Steam Deck OLED you want. You don't want the other Steam Decks that much. You do not want the LCD. The other OLED's good. But the $650 Steam Deck OLED has the much better matte over the screen for reflections and more RAM and stuff. You want that one. So the ROG Xbox Ally, $599 US, €599. You guys get screwed again. Sorry, it's a one-to-one, even though it's not really. And then the ROG Xbox Ally X, $899, which is what the Ally X is right now in America and Europe. So, a replacement, which I think means Xbox is it's 300 more for the X.
Sorry, it's 150 more than the Switch, then, right? The Switch 2.
Yes.
US wise.
Well, no, it's if you're not doing the bundle, yeah.
Just the base Switch 2 is what 450, right? US. So 150 more than that, and it's probably significantly more powerful, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's not even close. Oh, no, the Ally might be
the first one
within spitting distance because like the Steam Deck was piss weak with overall.
Yeah.
But the overall specs in this, and we really need to see what the node improvements are.
Yeah.
For the Ally, the Z2A. So the Ally has the Z2A, which is a spiffier version of what's in the Steam Deck. Don't really know how it's going to be yet. And then the Ally X is the new Z2 Extreme, which I think has only been in like one thing, but yeah.
The reason I even say that, is that looks good. Was that like an espresso?
Well, they got the coffee at the shop they always used to buy it from, and now they save a ton of money.
My favorite brand of coffee. It's called Axel, AXIL. They ship internationally for those of you watching. So if you want good coffee, AXIL. They're based out of Melbourne, so you know it's going to be fucking good coffee. I discovered that they make pods, which I did not know. So to save money on coffee because we spend an obscene amount of money on coffee. We sat down and did the maths one day. We're like, what we actually spent. Oh, it was such a mistake. We were like, because the problem is you don't notice it because you're just spending $5, $6 here. And you think, oh yeah, that's not bad. We sat down and did the maths, and we're like, what the fuck? That is how much money we spend monthly on coffee. So then we discovered they do the pods. So now we spend far less on coffee without sacrificing how much coffee we are having.
And you don't got to go leave the house and stuff. So
no,
it's nice
don't have to leave the house. Although I do enjoy going for a drive every now and again to go get the coffee. But yes, so this is still my favorite coffee that I get from my cafe down the road. Just we make it ourselves now.
Wasn't it funny where everything John told us we were going to love in England was also bland?
Yep.
There was some good stuff. Germany. Oh, the food there was so fucking good.
Germany.
Oh my god.
Even the Macca's. Even the Macca's in Germany.
Yeah, it was all fresh meat. It was, oh my god. But still, like,
so good.
the Wiener Schnitzel. Whoa.
Oh,
man. I'm looking forward to that, especially because we've been invited to a lot of dinners.
Dude, are you going back to that cafe or what, bro? You gotta 100%.
Yeah.
I forget even the name. Goddamn.
But yeah, it's the one right
one
next
that
to
had the apple strudel.
Yes.
Strudel. Oh,
I'm gonna eat it through you, Jesse.
Oh my god, that Jesus! That was unbelievable.
Gamescom this year feels a lot bigger. We've gotten invited to like 5 mixers / dinners and stuff. Like doing one because we were already booked. But yeah,
you can go next year.
I bet you
how quick it happened, man. Doesn't it feel like it was just like last week that we were in Gamescom together? Like,
I am so annoyed that I'm not going to.
Are you going again?
Even just from the games perspective. From the game's perspective of the games we get to see and play, this was the one I would have preferred to have gone to.
We have a very
I don't
regimented.
regret playing Replaced.
I'll be playing it again there.
Replaced. I played Replaced, and Replaced was very good.
I'll be playing it again there. We have a very regimented schedule this year. Like it's super. Even the dinners are all scheduled.
Tom Henderson.
Yeah.
Speaking of going to Gamescom, Tom, can you please pay for me to go to Gamescom, please?
It's a little late, Nick.
Please. Why?
5 days, damn.
Why is it too late?
Because I've already set up all the other appointments. Can't give you any.
I don't care. I'll just go to Germany for a holiday again. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'll just go there and check out games and say hi to people. I don't care.
Are you guys staying in a hotel this time?
No, we got
AC?
an Airbnb ideally? That's
Does it have AC or like fans at least?
No idea. It's an Airbnb because we had to swap because we got a really good one, but then we were going to stay an extra day and actually do. Hey, £2 super chat from Tom Henderson. There you go. That'll help Nick. But
that's not the. That reminds me. That's not the only super chat.
Yes. Yeah.
PlayStation 5 Sweden with 100 Swedish krona.
I think so.
Is it krona?
Sounds right.
Swedish krona. Here is some bucks, so some of you can join Gamescom. He gave us more than Tom did. Tom, here you go, Nick. Fucking £2. Fucking jerk.
Knowing I'm pretty sure the entire Insider Gaming crew is going. It's like over 10 people or something crazy.
Like
so they're probably already spending a lot of stuff.
Gaming.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest Fortnite leaker on the planet. Didn't you hear?
I don't see your name on that website anymore, Nick. Go search. I can't remember the last time you were actually
Power Rangers. Power Rangers just came to Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm going to go to insider-gaming.com. I'm going to type in Nick Baker.
What do you mean? What do you mean I'm not on that website? I wasn't never part of that website.
Fallout Baker. I mean them using you as a source. Yeah. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time.
Really quick, back to the
14
Ally
of them.
pricing. Jesus. Okay. My issue with the $3 to $5.99, it's a good price for the hardware. It is, but it leaves that impulse buy territory. You know what I mean? Like that is now like an informed purchase only. It's like I want this, I'm gonna go get it.
Yep.
When if they had brought it like
if
to the 500
tariffs
range,
didn't exist, I wouldn't have been
that's
shocked
also
if they were
the
both
issue.
cheaper and they ate a little bit.
I'm still gonna try and get a free.
You tired of winning yet, Jesse?
I am still gonna try and get a free one.
I think we all are because we've got 3 different arms to go after. You keep buttering up Xbox Australia.
Potentially 4. I've got some contacts for Xbox Canada, which I totally forgot I was supposed to introduce myself to. I should do that.
1.2k pounds economy.
Your flight matched me, John, Ursel, and everyone put together. Just economy. You matched all of us. I'm sorry, it's very far, and we don't have teleportation technology.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I got a deal. I'm flying up to Boston, then to Frankfurt, then taking the train to Cologne. It's going to be about 800 US total for all of it, for a round trip. So,
Yep. Okay. So that's the ROG Ally, which none of us can afford.
but hopefully we get for
as
free.
well as a nice Gamescom tangent.
I don't know if you care about the next one. The next one was for John, but he's not here.
It is. John's not here. You know, age verification. Australia's going to have that soon too.
Yep.
In Australia,
Oof,
they've added
really?
YouTube. Yeah,
Oh,
well,
man.
the government. So they said that they're going to make it so that you have to be over 16 to use social media.
Oh,
and
yeah, I
at
heard about
first,
that. Yeah.
and honestly, the irony is that most parents in Australia have been like, "Oh my god, thank God," because it's such an uphill battle to try and keep your kids off social media under the age of 16.
Yeah.
So it's like, because let's be real, most parents these days are quite lazy. So it's hard to like, no parent wants their kid to hate them. So it's hard to keep them. Like, we've struggled with, like, we just caved now on giving my daughter a TikTok account. Held off all this time, so she's not on Snap, she's not on WhatsApp, she's not on anything, she's not on Twitter, she's not on Facebook.
Not on WhatsApp.
No.
Interesting.
We've just caved on TikTok only because I had the ability to be a parent account on her TikTok to be able to keep an eye on it. So we're going to continue to hold off until this law comes in, so that way we can turn around and go, sorry, it's against the law, can't give you this, sorry. It just makes life a lot
Wait, they don't
easier.
consider WhatsApp to be social media, do they? Like,
No, I don't think so. I don't think WhatsApp's part of it, but they have decided to now include YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Which is
Well, YouTube has so much brain rot.
insane.
It does.
Yeah, but-
I get that, but I mean,
the
like,
problem is you can watch YouTube without logging into an account.
yeah,
And I would argue the content you are fed from an algorithmic perspective
yep, it's worse.
would be
100%.
worse
Yeah.
if you are not signed in.
Yeah.
So I don't think the Australian government quite thought that
None
one
of these
out.
governments have, which is why you can use Death Stranding to bypass it in the UK. Like, it's not it's not a government program with people who know how this all works. It's how do we funnel a bunch of money to third parties who are going to be various levels.
At that point,
And then you're
does
making this enormous pile of very important information that people will steal or buy in the future, which just sucks.
like the T app.
And is YouTube Kids part of, like, there's no clarity on whether YouTube Kids is part of this?
I mean, YouTube Kids is
ban?
straight up brain rot. But
It's just
okay, what about Fortnite or Roblox? I mean, that's got to come next, right? If you're going after YouTube, like, what the hell?
oh god, I doubt that would happen. But yeah, it'd be,
No,
again, another excuse.
now that it's
Sorry,
started-
guys, can't play Fortnite and Roblox
Now that it's
anymore.
started, you can just assume they're going to go for everything. It's a
slippery slope,
very
going after
bad
everything.
precedent.
I mean, in the end, my daughter's going to be 16 in 2 years anyway, which is insane to think about. That in 2 years' time, I'm going to have a 16.
You had your kids late. You're 70.
Don't worry, you still have a younger son.
Jesus Christ. Well, my son, in 2 years, my son will be 12.
Oof, ouch.
My kid turns 21 this year.
Oh dang, legally allowed to drink, right?
Yeah, but both sides of his family have real problems with alcoholism, so he has no plans to.
Nice, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Man. Anyway,
It is. It is.
super chat
Oh, go ahead.
from our good friend Machine XP, always in the chat,
Mm-hmm.
supporting us. I just need Nick to let me know when Chun-Li comes back to Fortnite. I missed it again. I don't know.
Yeah, you know,
when it comes
deal
to
signing, not
Yes,
store
this is-
rotation.
I don't understand. I keep saying this to everyone on social media, and then all the stupid 15-year-olds in that Fortnite Discord server that are like, "Oh, Nick, you don't know shit." I know when deals are signed for Fortnite. Like, I had someone tag me on Twitter today. Nick, how come you didn't know Halo was coming to Fortnite? I go, how come you didn't leak it? They go, I go, I did leak it years ago when I said Microsoft and Bethesda signed a deal to bring characters to Fortnite. Like, when are people going to understand that my source on this is not a data miner who gets into the encrypted files and they don't know any of that stuff. They know when a deal is signed between Company A and Epic to bring characters to Fortnite. And lo and behold, look what's coming to Fortnite. Power Rangers.
Lo and behold, we're going to now go to our first break
Yes.
as we tease into what's coming to
coming to
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Be right back.
Yep.
This is Xbox Era. We're an independent, community-funded publication focused on providing the best coverage and discussion of your favourite platform, Xbox. With best-in-class forums, a kick-ass Discord server, and awesome merch, XboxEra.com is your destination for the best news, reviews, and features focused on what you care about. With shows like the Xbox Era podcast, headlines, and a whole heap of Patreon-exclusive content, we're proud to be an independent publication completely funded by you. If you value having an outlet truly focused on your preferred place to play, you can become one of the cool kids by supporting us directly via Patreon. Just head to patreon.com/XboxEra. You get cool swag and awesome perks, and we get to keep doing what we do. Become a part of the best Xbox community on the internet and help us grow even larger. Thank you for your support.
Okay. Ursul's left us. Awesome.
You want to take a dump? Oh, he's back.
As we started to talk about before our ad break, Fortnite. Everyone's favorite topic on this show. So
They'll count more this time.
Fortnite teased what appeared to be Halo.
Yep.
And the Flood coming to Fortnite.
It's like bugs. You're fighting. It's their. They had leaked a few days ago that like the next big battle pass was going to be this big bug fighting event. So people were like, "We want Helldivers," and so they got Halo.
And then it was revealed, seemingly kind of officially by Fortnite, that there's going to be more Halo Spartans.
Mm-hmm. They're
Fortnite,
really skinny.
Beyond Chief. Yes. So we had the Chief many years ago because I leaked that Microsoft and Bethesda signed a deal to bring Microsoft characters to Fortnite. And now we're going to have Halo back again as sort of a semi-event. I believe also in a battle pass. I haven't looked properly.
Supposedly that's the thing.
Very early in
Yeah,
the morning.
they said you'll get it August 7th in the battle pass.
Strangely, as part of that, someone I think replied to the Fortnite account teasing Halo going, "Bring Power Rangers," and Fortnite replied with a winky face. And it has since been confirmed that Power Rangers, another thing I leaked, is coming to Fortnite. So hopefully all these kids that don't understand how this works will now understand how my shit works. And I'll tell you right now, when Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 does come to Fortnite, I'm going to fucking unleash hell on Twitter. You will not fucking hear the end of it.
These Spartans are so skinny. Like they got cake, but my God, are they? They look like elites. They're so tiny.
I don't mind how lean they are. I don't mind how lean they
we have
are.
more footage than just
Um,
the screen art.
They had a little video that was pretty much just this too. Where is it? I don't know. Oh God.
But I will say, as I said earlier, I tend to only play Fortnite when there's a battle pass that I like.
Yeah.
So apparently this battle pass is going to have these Halo skins and Power Ranger skins. So I'm like, yep, this is a battle pass I'll be buying.
Yeah.
I'll be back in Fortnite for a while, guys, as I'm getting all these skins. Hopefully it's a good season as well. Like the movement and everything and all the different combat, new combat options and stuff. Fortnite's getting really good like that. But yes, if this is sort of a almost not a Halo themed battle pass, but kind of, man, I will be very much there day and date grinding away on Fortnite.
Klepto's calling you out in chat.
Who's Klepto? Klepto, sorry, but hey, this specific thing is coming to Fortnite leak a month before it happens. It's more believable than a blanket leak with no specific characters a year. Did you not listen to what I just said?
No.
Like
People are used to the data miner ones who are like, it's
I
now
know.
in there.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand that the Fortnite community, as young as they may be, have become accustomed to data miners being their leakers.
Yeah.
Dudes, you know that I'm friends with most of these guys behind the scenes too. Like
Not
I
one of
actually
them.
had Ricky. There's one of them I'm not friends with. I had Ricky message me after one of the leaks that happened recently that I was also right about, going, ha, these kids still think you make everything up. See, I'm friends with most of them behind the scenes. Understand. Just because a deal is signed here, that doesn't mean the characters are going to appear next month. Epic schedule is epic schedule. In the end, the deal is signed. Turtles was 2 years later from when Paramount signed the deal.
Yeah.
They had Transformers first, and then they had other stuff first, and then the Turtles came. I just know when the deals are signed. That's all I know. I don't know anything.
Which
beyond
gives
that.
away where your leak is, and they'll eventually find him and kill
I don't
him.
know how much more transparent I can be about
think
that.
probably-
It's also
And
it's bad to be
Klepto-
transparent about sources. I will just say that.
And Klepto, I know it makes them easier to track down when you're transparent about it. That's the stupidity about it. So here I am. I put my sources at risk, and people are still not fucking happy. Like people are just stupid. Like I don't understand. Just
He would have
Oh my
avoided
God.
that chat, Jesse, if you didn't point it out.
How much more transparent can I be about this? I don't get it. It's insane. Like I've shown my DMs publicly. I have posted them on Twitter to show you where this info comes from. What more do you want? I don't understand.
What was I gonna say? Surely they'll bring
Oh,
back the
people.
chief in the store, right? For this battle pass?
Probably. They already brought him back recently.
Oh, did they?
I assume they would bring him back again.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, yes, Tom, it is a fucking ego tangent. Yeah, I don't get it. If I was just guessing any IP, why aren't I doing it every week? Why didn't I guess The Simpsons? Why didn't I guess
I've seen some people speculate, or not speculate, be like, hey, why did Fortnite get a second Halo crossover before Call of Duty got even one? It's probably coming with Black Ops 6.
there was
Seven.
meant to be. There was a Halo crossover with Call of Duty in the works quite a while back. I assume it got either held over for another COD or it got cancelled.
I mean, at this point, this doesn't make sense to release stuff like that for 6, with 7 about to release in like 2 months. Might as well hype that up with that, right? Like,
I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, I will be playing Nick's. What have we been playing for quite a while now? Will be Fortnite once this battle pass comes along.
Yeah, fair enough. We
Anyway.
did talk about it, Assassin.
And we agree.
Yes, Assassin. Don't know if y'all talked about it, but Sega and Lizard Cube have cooked with Shinobi Art of Vengeance. I want to go back already. Help me, Nick. I can't help you, mate, because I'm fucked once that game comes out. Okay,
Go
what
back,
else happened?
Assassin, go back to Nick for like 15 minutes. He's talking about how it's probably his game of the year.
Yep.
He's got you covered.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be my game of the year. We had Nintendo. with
Yeah, the partner direct. What do you guys think?
Extremely meh. It was extremely
Nothing for me.
meh.
Did any of you guys watch it like live or just kind of like catch it
Yep,
after?
I watched it live.
Oof.
There's a lot of Square Enix.
Yeah? Yeah.
It was
but
a
Square
lot
Enix
of
loves
Xbox
Nintendo.
shows. Like it was mostly Xbox games. Like most of the stuff in there is coming Xbox, which
Even the stuff you wouldn't expect, like
Yeah, the
Digimon
Square
Story something.
Even the Square stuff.
Yeah, even
apparently.
the
and
Square
for the
stuff.
first time, Monster Hunter Stories 3.
That's what I meant, sorry. Monster
Yeah.
Hunter Stories, my bad, yes.
Yeah.
And both of the Square games are Play Anywhere. Not the one that's not
Yeah.
coming, Romancing Saga, whatever, isn't coming at all. But the other two coming and Play Anywhere. So it is
So when it comes, it really comes.
The Adventures of Elliot is a terrible name.
terrible name.
But
Like
this
in
oh my God.
in Philadelphia,
Philadelphia. Like
yes, the name of the location too.
Philadelphia.
It's Philadelphia instead of Philadelphia, and I don't get it. But
It's a terrible name.
so
Who's
again,
localizing this?
again, a third game, like a late game in a franchise, is coming over when the other games aren't on the platform. So I'm really curious if that means we get Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 before this one
Yeah.
on Xbox, because they fixed MT Framework. It works now in the GDK, despite what Nick thought. It was that.
GDK? Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the
wasn't- it
XDK
wasn't
to
just
GDK, I know it wasn't just that. They don't make any
just
money.
that.
None of the ports really make a lot of money, so they're doing everything they can to spend as little as possible on them. I know. No one cares.
Hyrule Warriors
Yeah.
looked really good. Hyrule Warriors.
And they
looked quite
explicitly
good.
say canon story in the trailer.
Yeah, because those Musus are normally like, Yeah.
The previous game, right? The first Hyrule Warriors. I was playing it. I'm like, oh, I gotta play it because it takes place in the past. No, you flip and don't. The whole premise of that game is it's an alternate universe where the heroes don't lose at the ending before the events of Breath of the Wild.
yeah, but this one's very much the middle of Tears of the Kingdom we didn't get to see.
Yeah. Though that being said,
Yes.
does this have like a full enough roster of characters, man? Like I played the majority of Tears of the Kingdom. I don't really give a crap about these.
It really looks
people
like they're
in the
gonna
past.
shoehorn Link in there.
Right, 100%.
It's got it's got the whole. I don't know if you played the whole thing. It's got the mech,
yes,
and he's probably piloting it.
Oh, that's oh.
It's got the what?
The mech.
The mech.
Yeah, like I'll get to it in the clip.
The thing at the ending, right? Sitting down, like on the bed.
Yeah, right here. This gigantic mech. Nick.
Visually, it looks quite nice.
Yep. Very pretty. I'm curious what it's going to actually run like.
Perform like.
Because this was a real direct. They showed things running on the platform because there was some bad frame rates.
Dude, a surprising lack of Microsoft here. I did think they'd show what they
I don't think they have dev kits.
I expected some Microsoft.
Oh, that's
stuff
fair.
here.
Well, I thought this event was hey, we finally have dev kits. The event. Like.
Well, people were saying they didn't have dev kits up until launch, so they wouldn't have things ready by now.
You're right.
Like a lot of indie devs are still like, we still don't have them.
Yeah. Hyrule Warriors runs like arse on Switch.
Yep.
I enjoy the game, but it runs like... It gives me 99 Nights vibes for anyone that played 99 Nights on Xbox 360.
Is that also on probably, I'm guessing?
Yeah. Yep. But it does not run well. The Switch supposedly the Switch 2 supposedly improves it, but I tried that and I didn't.
You didn't notice it?
I didn't really notice a significant.
Yeah, a lot of things that they haven't been patched, they still can only get to 30. Like they didn't unlock a lot of frame rates to 60 and stuff. So,
but once I play a Musou game, it's fun for a good 90 minutes.
Dynasty Warriors. The one I did, the prequel, Origins,
I think it was.
That was the one that was, it was an actual like deep combat game.
Yeah.
Like it had deep one-on-one mechanics for boss fights.
Oh,
and really cool destroy entire groups of people shit. Like they figured it out, I think, finally there.
Huh.
99 Nights. 99 Nights is still my favorite Musou ever.
Anything else cool in the direct? Game. I mean, there was sports stuff. There was other sports stuff.
Just Dance looks terrifying. So if you want to be...
Yeah... I'm not. It was one of the weaker directs.
Was there at least like a good-looking indie game? I feel like there might have been one.
If you like a remaster of Plants vs Zombies, the original
Zombies. Yeah, that's like the mobile game Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah, it's a remake of the original. But also in this,
power of the Switch 2.
They've talked about Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles, which is not Play Anywhere for some reason. It's not just a port or a ROM. They had to completely rebuild the game from scratch.
Really?
I think that is a big reason why Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy 16 took a while to be ported, because they were very busy completely rebuilding this game because there was no source code left.
That would make sense.
Yeah. So, because they do it all themselves. Persona 3 Reload coming to Switch, finally.
Yes. I mean...
Lots of port... It was a port fest. Like, all the EA stuff. Chilling by the Fire was the Shadow Drop. People were kind of like, hey, this is neat. You can...
Which game?
Chilling by the Fire, where you're just running a fire and people have their...
Come on.
Their cameras on.
You know what this direct was, Jesse? This direct was finally a Nintendo Direct. I don't say finally, but that has the usual port fest and a bunch of games no one really cares about. But it didn't have that one or two big game at the ending for people to lose their minds over and be like, "That was a fantastic direct." This one didn't have that.
No, it had mostly an F and it was an F and a D on Jeff's poll.
It depends on your target market. I would say that there would have been quite a few people excited for Monster Hunter Stories.
Yeah.
And that's someone who could not give.
No, but that's like a niche within a niche.
And I think a lot of Nintendo stuff is focused on Japan.
Not anymore. Monster Hunter's not a niche anymore.
No. Monster Hunter is not a niche at all. But Stories is a niche, like within a niche.
Yeah, Stories is turn-based Pokemon, kind of.
Yeah, like it's
okay.
They had Outlaws there. Outlaws looked real fuzzy. Didn't look bad, but super fuzzy.
Yes. As some people noted, there was a significant lack of Battlefield 6 on Nintendo Switch 2, which leads us to...
Very smoothly.
Yeah. Leads us to Battlefield 6 was officially revealed after many, many leaks from fucking... What's that dickhead's name? Tom Henderson?
Yeah.
Yes, Tom leaked a whole bunch of stuff. And it's now been revealed. A lot of people are very, very excited. I can kind of see why it would struggle to run on Switch 2. So my assumption is that if a port is being worked on, man, there's going to be some cutbacks to get that running on Switch 2.
Yeah, because it's fully focused on destruction again, and that's mostly CPU, and the CPU is the weak part of the Switch 2. Like, it was a huge jump in GPU on Switch 2 from Switch 1. The Switch 2 CPU is still pretty weak. This looks incredible. And if you
Incredible.
look up the previews from Battlefield 2042, they sound the exact same as they do for this one. So always hedge your bets.
Yeah.
It
To be
looks-
fair, this one did have like hours and hours of people just playing the game after the trailers and stuff.
2042
I
though.
know, but I still think
It looks incredible.
before getting too
Oh,
excited.
definitely,
Yep.
definitely. But DICE can make a trailer. Holy crap!
Yep.
Oh yeah, DICE.
God damn.
I still wish EA would let DICE make racing games again. I know they won't.
Well, find out they
but
took
I
the
wish they
racing
would.
game Criterion and had them work on this.
Put them on Hardline, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you
that's
know
weird.
that DICE before they were bought by EA made oh my god, Rally Sport and Rally Sport 2 on the OG.
These were the
Xbox.
Rally Sport guys, really?
Yeah.
What?
DICE made Rally Sport, and Rally Sport for its day was visually unbelievable. Like it borderline looked real at the time.
Yeah, this game just looks bonkers. I know everyone who played it really liked it. It's always going to come down to how do the servers hold up? Because like EA's website was down for most of the day when people were trying to redeem their codes from Twitch. I did get it. I think John got one too. We'll definitely try and do some hangout streams and play the beta together next week before all the travel begins. We didn't get to go to this one. We were invited, but it was just a very late invite that nobody could make because
Hey,
it was
Tom,
a red eye.
If you're still watching, did you guys get an
I think
invite
he is.
to the
think he is.
Battlefield event? I'm kind of curious, just personally.
I'm curious too if they got an invite to the
Well, 'cause
Battlefield
they
event,
also
because I
did-
get told that the rumor mill stops us from having that sort of stuff. So let's see if Tom got invited.
Tom has spent a long time. I imagine Tom's been in the background spending a long time building up relationships.
Yeah, the game looks incredible. Every Battlefield game always looks really cool for me. I play it.
That's right. They do
run around-
look that way at the
I
start.
run around for 10 minutes. I don't see anybody, and then I get sniped across the map, and I'm like, "That's good. I'm fine. I'm done."
I had well over 1,000 hours in Battlefield 5, playing it quite often with my brother and the missus. We were a really good tank crew. We were a really good bomber crew. We were a really good infantry crew.
Interesting.
I absolutely loved it. I still think Battlefield 5 has the best shooting of any multiplayer online game I've ever played. Just the way the sniping and everything felt was amazing. I am very hopeful that this is decently balanced for it. 2042 suffered immensely from being 64 on 64. It was too much. It was too crazy.
Probably was.
You couldn't go anywhere without always getting shot in the back. This one, 32-32, and all the different modes. I am very much looking forward to it. And Assassin with the $2 super chat, Battlefield 6 community game nights, I think that would definitely be a thing we try and do. We have tried to do more in the past, but people are normally really busy, and it's actually kind of hard to get a group together.
You know what I found most interesting out of all of this? When I think it was one of the devs on Twitter came out and said, or in an interview, again, don't quote, I just remember reading it somewhere, that allegedly the devs or a dev said they're going to keep skins and crossovers more grounded.
Yeah, makes sense.
They will at
And that's
launch.
obviously in response.
Yeah.
That's obviously in response to all the shit about Call of Duty just getting wild with their crossovers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you better watch your words, dude, because when you realize how much money you make from these crossovers, including wild ones, we'll see if you
Well,
still
no, I think
your
they're going to
crossovers
do it.
are gonna stay
They're
grounded.
not going to do it at launch, but as we go through time, they will definitely give in.
You know,
Yeah,
I
100% they will.
I'm gonna push back
100%.
a little on that, if only because I'm seeing like some approach of critical mass for like those truly absurd skins like Beavis and Butthead. You know what I
Online
mean?
talk critical mass, but they know if
Don't
people are
look
buying
at
them.
the Twitter bubble,
That's
champ.
true.
Yeah.
But
Don't look at the Twitter bubble, champ.
the player base for Battlefield skews older
Yeah.
for sure. You know what I mean? And it
Oh,
also
yeah.
skews more like we want the military heads.
And we
blah,
didn't
blah,
talk
blah, blah.
about it, but they said Black Ops 6 is the biggest COD game ever. It's over 50
That's
million players now.
People saying COD should stop
listen-
it, they're stupid. It makes trillions of dollars.
Makes
They've
whatever
been
money.
they've had
Too much
weed
money.
friggin' sites
Yeah.
for a decade or so.
Yeah.
Like that's
Listen,
who they
listen
are.
to what you said. Battlefield skews older. How old am I?
73.
10 years? I'd say plus 10 over COD. Out of-
How many Fortnite skins do I buy?
He's got a couple
How many
hundred.
do you not buy,
There's-
Nick? I think that's a better
There's
question.
your answer.
But he's got
There's
a
your
couple
answer.
hundred.
Skewing older means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about tapping
enough.
in
You know what the
to
phrase
the
is?
right people.
Gooner's gonna goon.
You can't say that word anymore, Jesse.
Oh no, you can't.
We got a red flag.
It's actually perfectly fine. They moved on immediately because they realized I love the game.
I think what will happen is the Battlefield crossovers will start very grounded and very conservative and constrained and all that sort of stuff, and then they'll push the boundaries with one. And when people go, "Oh, this is a bit out of place for Battlefield," they'll try and explain how it's not, see how it sells, and when it sells like fucking hotcakes, then you're gonna see The Simpsons, and you're gonna see.
No, I don't see that. I don't see that ever happening. Okay, it's gonna get crazy. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna get crazy. It's not gonna get friggin' Nicki Minaj level crazy. You know what I mean? That is not gonna happen.
Famous last words. Famous last words.
I don't think the game will survive long enough to reach that point. Like genuinely,
when some celebrity who adores Battlefield 6 comes over to EA and says, "Hey EA, I love Battlefield 6. Can I be in Battlefield 6?" And then EA's like, "Will you market the game for us if you are?" Sure. Then that's when you're going to see Ed Sheeran running around Battlefield 6. I'm telling you now, man.
Okay. Celebrities, I could maybe see because all you do is you just put them in gear, right? Whatever. Like you can have Jake Gyllenhaal.
Why?
Boom. Suddenly he's every Jake Gyllenhaal character.
Nicki Minaj wasn't in gear.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying if it's in Battlefield, they're in gear. Like, in my opinion, like you have a celebrity like, I don't know, Messi, but he'll be in Battlefield gear. Like, there's no way it's going to be him running around in a soccer uniform, bro. Like, there's
But
no
the
shot.
clip that everyone talks about now with Call of Duty is when it's like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is fighting a guy, knocks him down, holds him down, and then Beavis comes in and kills him. And it's hilarious. And people friggin', it's just funny.
I don't know why it bothers people so much. It's like,
Oh, it was like
Straight
when
up.
we did You Had Me at
It's a
Halo,
first-person
and Mike
shooter.
was like, I will never forgive Halo if they ever have a silly skin. And like, or they need to let me hide it. And it's like, no, the entire point is other people want
I
you to
hate that
see
discussion
it.
so much.
Yeah,
you can't have a toggle for cosmetics people pay money for. No one would buy it if so. You don't buy a first person shooter. You don't buy a cosmetic for your body for yourself.
It's like,
guys.
do you enjoy
come
playing
on.
the game? Then you need to realize that it's only going to get to exist for a long time if it gives in on some of this stuff. And
Yeah.
you don't have
I
to
do think
buy
there's
it.
balances. I think Call of Duty built up that like we are absolutely insane. We have no limits when they threw friggin' Godzilla in their game. You know what I mean? Like Battlefield's not
Call of
there yet.
Duty, Activision saw what Fortnite was doing.
Yes. 100%.
And was like, look
Yeah.
at how much fucking money they're making by
You got
putting this dumb
Goku
shit
and
in the game.
Naruto and Eren in the party with machine guns, bro. That's good. That's all you need. Like,
And look at the viral moments and the memes that get created
oh god.
from Fortnite. Like when Sabrina Carpenter, another one of my leaks, was in Fortnite,
Yeah.
and then you saw people doing these big dance groups, and then when the Backstreet Boys dance came in, and everyone was wearing a Deadpool skin, and they were
No.
doing the
You mean the Deadpool dance, Nick? Come on.
Wow,
No.
Paris played with a PlayStation controller.
But yeah, I'm telling you, Battlefield will give in eventually. They'll give in eventually. They're not going to leave that much money on the table.
I think if Battlefield
not gonna
survives long enough for them to give in, then they are very, very.
If this game doesn't survive,
are.
it's the end of Battlefield.
Well, by survive I mean like post
You reckon?
5 years.
They're putting the I cannot imagine the cost on this game, and we've seen their internals where they're hoping to hit 100 million players. They are having a battle royale. It's in their
Yeah.
Portal mode. Portal is back. Portal's really cool, and I wonder.
It looks super cool. Holy
it's
crap!
super in depth with the making the levels,
And the battle royale is free to play, right? Or is that not confirmed?
it's inside the Portal, so I have no idea.
I actually did not like Warzone. So I hope this Battlefield Battle
I
Royale
really
is
like
better
the-
than Warzone.
There's no way you'll like it. Nick.
I
Unless
really
you
like the
Battlefield,
one.
There's no way.
I like the one in Battlefield 5 quite a bit.
Battlefield's a different game, man. It's not your normal shooter. It's not Halo. It's not COD. It's just like this. It's like this completely different beast. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
He doesn't because he hasn't played it. But no, I
I
think
played
Battle-
a ton of Battlefield 1942, like with friends at the time. But
Do you want to know a funny story though? I own every Battlefield game.
yeah, that's not surprising.
Haven't
That
played
does not
one,
surprise me
but
at all.
I own every single one. You know why I own them? Because EA keeps putting them on sale for $2.
Yes.
So I'm like,
yeah.
okay,
guess,
I'll
you
just
own all
buy
the-
Battlefield.
Do you own all the
Okay.
Assassin's Creed games too?
Oh, and they handed
Just
out
about.
2042
Yeah,
last
right.
year, didn't they, for Christmas?
I can't remember. I
Yeah.
just know that I keep
Oh,
every
Battlefield
time
1
there's
as
sales.
well. Yeah.
I keep seeing sales, and every single Battlefield goes on sale for like $1,
Mm-hmm.
$2,
Literally.
$3. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just buy it. It's $2. I'll just buy it. Why not? It's like I own every single Battlefield
it is
game. I
a
just don't play
very
them.
very different game. Like it is not arcadey, or at least not in the sense that Call of
No,
Duty
it's
is.
not.
Like
It's not.
Like you die and suddenly it's like boom. All right, there goes like 6 minutes of my friggin' time.
There's a slightly longer time to kill, as well. It's not much longer.
Oh,
it's
not
slightly
too bad.
No, you get
It's
headshot.
not
They're
like
just
the
down.
finals or anything.
No.
No.
But if
And not like
people,
Halo either.
if people, I think in the battle royale, you
not
could
like
get
Halo.
built up with the armor and stuff a little bit. But yeah,
And the vehicles, they look fantastic. Holy crap, they're hard to control. Oh my god. I played Battlefield 4 when I got my first Xbox One because I was, that was the big showpiece game.
Yeah.
I actually traded someone, actually I got it, played it, got in a vehicle and crashed almost instantly because I have no idea how to drive this thing. Good times.
love
Yeah. So that's Battlefield
Really
6.
quick, sorry, is there a single player 2 coming out with it?
they
Like a
teased
full-fledged
it a little
campaign?
bit. It's very much a United States gets. The NATO breaks up
Oh, yes, I
and
did
the
see some of that.
European.
That was weird.
Yeah, it's the typical military's awesome.
Yeah.
Battlefield story
Hoorah.
at a time where people don't really want that. I think in our
Yeah.
bubble, but generally people just don't give a shit. It's just an excuse to go
Mm-hmm.
do cool shit, and that is coming from Christ. Is it? It's not Criterion who is doing.
I don't think
There's
Christ is
one
making it.
specific.
I think he's busy.
There's one specific dev who is working on the like they're all
Campaign.
working together, but they got one dev on Motive, the people who did Dead Space remake.
Oh, Motive
Yeah.
are working on it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're
Are they
doing-
still working on Iron Man 2, technically?
Yes.
Or did that get canceled?
No,
I can't
that's still
remember.
going.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And it's coming out October
10th. We
10th?
should be
10th,
we
yes.
should be in there. Ripple Effect is doing the battle royale inside of Portal. So and then
And the
Criterion
metrics are doing
yeah.
very well for Battlefield. The trailers have
Insanely
millions
good.
and millions of views. Like,
I know. I think Tom said that they were. It's like crazy. The amount of articles they put out on Battlefield. I'm guessing they're doing crazy views. We've got I finally talked John into doing some more SEO, and he got like 20,000 hits on is
Holy
Battlefield
fuck.
6 in Game Pass.
oh yes,
yeah.
I clicked that myself actually.
In
You
a
know
year.
what? This is another reason why I do think, even that's just a little bit, that insane amounts of skins and the third parties and the crossovers, it's approaching a bit of like that. God, I just don't want that for a little bit.
Well, it's also every
crowd.
year.
But
And-
it's in every game. It's not just in shooters.
No, but Call of
It's
Duty
in
takes
every
it
game
like,
now. Like
next level.
But what I'm saying is, Ken Masters is coming to King of Fighters, City of the Wolves.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and Cristiano
Fatal
Ronaldo
Fury,
is
City
already
of
in
the Wolves.
there. Yes.
Cristiano Ronaldo's right.
Yeah,
Ronaldinho is in Rematch.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, that one
you
makes
have
perfect sense. That
have
makes perfect sense.
Virtua Fighter characters in Tekken, and you have like everyone is just crossing over into everything. And
but there's a
honestly,
difference
I
between
don't mind it. I
that
don't mind
and
it even a little bit.
Friggin' a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm not saying I mind it, by the way. I don't give a crap. I literally couldn't care less.
Were the Ninja Turtles not in Mortal Kombat?
No.
They were.
In Mortal Kombat? I thought they were in Injustice.
Or was it
You could do
Injustice? Was it
you could-
Injustice
There's
or
no way you
Mortal
could do a
Kombat?
fatality on a Ninja Turtle, bro. There's no chance.
Wait, was it
There's
Injustice
no-
or was it Mortal Kombat? Which
It
one?
has to be Injustice. There's no way.
it was Injustice. Yeah.
I'm like, you cannot do a
But it was
fatality on a
another
Ninja
game.
Turtle. They're not gonna allow
Mortal
But,
Kombat had like Homelander.
Yeah, they had people that was okay.
Rambo, Terminator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of
Injustice
the
too, sorry.
one of the big things
Same
also
dev.
like
Same
with
dev.
Call of Duty versus Battlefield, this is going to be the only Battlefield game for a while.
Yeah.
Like it's Battlefield 6 for years and years as more of a platform, whereas Call of Duty is still going to be every year, still
Yes,
going to sell
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So it is hard to compare them one to one because Call of Duty is just its own thing inside of this launcher.
I think Battlefield EA, let me say, have a really good opportunity here of releasing right as the fatigue of Black Ops 6 is reaching its peak, right? And before the excitement for Black Ops 7 comes out. Like this is their opportunity. This is their
Milo
window
Ventimiglia.
to capture it. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing that campaign.
And they are
But this is their
they're
opportunity
spread
to
out
capture
too.
it.
Battlefield's October 10th. It's seeming like because it's not in Q3 projections that or if it
The Battle
is
Royale?
yeah no Call of Duty is going to be probably a month later. So they're not going to be close to each other.
Wait,
'Cause-
isn't COD October? Wait, do we
No.
not have the COD date yet?
Nope. And they said last year due to higher numbers we're expecting a drop in revenue this year, which has a lot of people assuming that means Call of Duty is going to be November.
Oh,
It's going to be the next, so it's not going to be August, September, October.
That makes a lot
It'll
of
be
sense.
November. So if it is
see-
spread out by a month, because they had 3 games in October already.
yeah, literally. Outer Worlds and Gaiden 4 and
Speaking of
Keeper.
the launcher,
Keeper. Yeah, what the fuck?
apparently this again. I saw this on Twitter. I don't know if it's 100%
Knocked out
confirmed.
2 and 3.
Yeah, apparently
Yep.
Modern Warfare 2 and 3 have been separated from the launcher,
Yep.
and their achievement lists have been separated.
Oh yeah.
But you
should
get
log in
them
and
if
get
you
them.
log in. Boom, you automatically unlock everything you've already logged.
Yeah,
And
I'm
they're
tempted to do
new in Game Pass, so even though they're
Yeah,
already
that's
in there as part of the launcher.
that. Interesting.
Yeah, it's because Warzone
yep.
uses the assets from all these games, which is why they have them all part of the launcher with Warzone.
So I'm done with the Battlefield 6 talk.
Yep.
Not much left. I don't know. I mean, Sony, I think, and fair enough, are suing Tencent for their blatant ripoff of Horizon Zero Dawn because apparently part of this story is that Tencent did approach Sony allegedly to use the Horizon IP or something like that, and Sony was like, "Yeah, nah." And then Tencent went ahead and just made this game, which is a blatant ripoff of, at least
Horizon.
aesthetically,
Light of Motram.
Yeah, Light of Motram aesthetically very much rips off Horizon.
Allegedly,
this
supposedly.
isn't so I will say in Sony's defense, this isn't a Nintendo Power World situation where Nintendo are just being fucking jerk-offs. This seems legitimate. Like, if you look at...
Yeah. You know
Light
the
of
story,
Motram.
right? They went to Sony and tried to license Horizon.
That's what I said.
Yeah, multiple
You weren't
times.
listening.
Nope.
You weren't
I was
listening.
looking up the
I
footage.
just said that.
You talk so much.
But yeah,
I've barely spoken this episode.
Sony suing
yes.
people. Wait, how about Darksiders 4? Can we talk about that real quick?
No.
Oh my god, no, not yet. I have
It's
a
not on
page
here.
up.
It's not on here.
I know, but I've been watching the chat because
Okay,
I've
okay,
hardly
all right.
spoken. So
All
I've
right.
been watching the chat, and I've brought up a thing because there was a THQ Nordic showcase. But we'll talk about that. It's okay.
Okay. All right, good.
I know what I'm doing. Trust me.
I do want to get into that Goldman trailer. I don't know if you should.
Oh, that the old person abuse
It's
game?
a woman yelling at her son and just abusing him the entire time in that trailer. The audio is so fucked up. But yes, anyways, this
So yes,
very much isn't not a Horizon game, but boy, you are right. It is a Horizon look.
Look at that. Look at the robot monsters like that. If you hadn't told me, I
Wait,
would have been
this-
like, "Oh, cool, Horizon DLC."
This isn't Horizon
Like,
that you're
this is-
showing, right?
This is Light
No,
of Motram. But
That's
also, like,
not Horizon.
the gameplay is not Horizon at all. The actual game itself isn't Horizon at all, but the look really
This looks like
reminds
Monster
one of it.
Hunter to me.
Like, come on,
Like-
like that's.
Oh, this is like a
Like, this
Souls-like
isn't-
almost, but it also has
Yeah,
building and shit.
This isn't like Power World. Like Nintendo were just being assholes with Power World.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Power
Oh, yeah.
World. Where this is blatant. This is like egregious from Tencent.
I mean,
like
it's
they've
not-
just.
This is kind of a norm for a lot of Chinese games. That they've been doing this for literally decades. I remember they copied WoW a while back and other like big games in the past. I don't think the loss is going to go anywhere, but who knows? Maybe.
I mean, so I don't think
know,
Sony
man.
would have done it without it having some sort of chance.
Like
That's
Sony
fair.
aren't like
That's fair.
Nintendo. Nintendo just tries to sue everyone. Like, I don't think Sony would be doing this if they didn't have grounds to. Like, this is pretty blatant and egregious. Like,
Yeah.
I don't see
The
how
key art
Sony-
has her with a bow, of course, to make it even more egregious.
Yeah, and the same view looking out over the landscape and all. Like they have. It's like they didn't even try to hide it.
Here's my homework.
it's-
Just change it up a little bit before you submit it.
It's like Tencent went, oh, well, Sean Layden works for us. He's buddies with everyone at Sony. He'll cover us. Don't worry about it. Don't stress. We'll just copy. It's all good. Sean Layden
Yeah,
will
there
take
it
care
is.
of us.
There's the key art.
Yeah, it's
funny.
They didn't even try to hide it. Like, look at that. Like, come on. Like,
The game does look more fun than Horizon did. I'm just saying.
I'd be surprised
saying.
if Sony don't win that. I would be quite surprised.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah. Before we almost wrap up, Thunderful has been acquired. The devs and publishers of The Gunk, which was quite a fun game, among others, like the Steam World Dig games, I think too. Are they Steam World Dig as well?
Don't
Maybe I'm
remember.
mistaken. I thought they were.
It might be.
They have been acquired by Atari.
Yeah, they got 84% of them because Thunderful, they were essentially saved by Atari because they seemed on the verge of, they had gone from being worth like 100 of their local currency to being worth less than $1 of their local currency on the stock
Really?
market.
Are these guys a publisher or a developer?
They're
Thunderful is
both.
yeah.
They're both.
So they also did Planet of Lana. That's where I recognize the logo.
Yeah.
Recently. Yeah.
Among other, they do a lot of good games.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
They're doing
surprised if
replaced.
Microsoft. I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft was looking at Thunderful at one point.
They've got really good taste. They put out a lot of really good games. They just
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how I
Wait,
feel
sorry,
about
you say
that because
Atari purchased
Yep.
them?
yeah, because I was about to say I don't know if Atari is long for
Is
this
it
world.
2049 yet?
Let alone- no, I
I think
don't even know
Atari's
if
got a lot of
Atari-
venture capitalism money behind them.
Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like that's almost like an Embracer situation, but
It
worse.
was only 4-ish million, like 4.8 or something, to buy most of Thunderful. Like that's how bad they were doing.
Satya could have bought them with his car change.
No, it's probably not worth the.
Yeah, it's hiring more people is what they're trying
and
to
the
avoid.
management. And,
Yeah, because Microsoft needs that.
And they also they get these games on Game Pass. I think pretty often. They have a good relationship with them.
Very,
Yeah. But yes, so we'll see how that plays out because I actually quite like Thunderful. They actually do a lot of good games.
Yep. For this
now-
next one, before we do,
Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not even interested.
no,
in
no,
it.
before we do
it's so important.
Darksiders, as part of the Epic beat Google again. Google's going to the Supreme Court to try and fight it. But before we go to Darksiders, do you want to watch this the Eternal Life of Goldman trailer together?
yeah.
I will
Right, put it
stream
on.
it to the Discord.
Why?
Nick, you have to hear it. It's amazing. It's
right.
just
Why can't we do it
Let's do
after the show? Why can't we? Do
no,
it
because
after
I think the audience is going to love it because this game looks awesome. Like it looks incredible,
Okay,
but
wait,
it's
which
a
Discord?
fucked up weird trailer. It's so so go to the Hangouts administration Hangouts channel. I'll stream it there.
Where?
It's such a
Administration Hangouts.
so go to the public one. You should both have
it was
access.
hidden. It was hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you click administration pops up.
Yeah,
Can I be on both these at once? Oh, I can. That's nice.
yeah. Just mute your mic.
Done.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go to desktop audio, mute your StreamYard, and I'm going to show this. You guys should be hearing this as it plays.
I'm hearing it. Yeah.
And turn it down a little bit. It's kind of loud.
Weepy game.
Like, it's super pretty. I think this game looks amazing. It's a...
Remember when you first met him?
Yeah.
I can't
It's
say
about a little
I ever
Jewish
met
guy.
him. It was more like he burst in like a hurricane.
Oh, like last week when the roofs across the street got blown away?
Oh,
I
I've
was
seen the
certainly
trailer
blown
for
away.
this.
Yeah, but did you hear it?
He was the first beautiful person I had ever seen in my life.
What? That old man?
Actually, he was in his early 30s then.
That's what I said. An old man.
Well, for an old man, he sure was full of life. And inventive. He had a lot of dreams.
It's so pretty.
And it turned out I had
Yeah.
dreams of my own.
This looks really good.
He got greedy. And I realized I needed to be greedy sometimes too. He
But it's a little
could be
Jewish guy who gets greedy.
cruel. And
Isn't it
about
bad to
gold?
be greedy?
and he'd never shut up. With that stupid treasure.
It's
He kept studying his maps, poring over his notes, over and over and over again.
What's wrong with treasures?
He may be an old man to you, but when he was blabbering on about treasure, I saw a boy.
What's wrong with boys?
Was I not a fool for believing a boy?
Maybe he was just gonna...
I said, was I not a fool for believing a boy?
I don't know, Mom. I guess if the treasure...
Can't you hear what I am telling you? He dreamed of nonsense. He was greedy for nonsense. He was cruel because of nonsense. He filled my
this game looks
head
cool.
with
It looks
nonsense,
amazing.
and I believed in nonsense. And one day,
Mom, if you don't want...
and one day he will come back and pay for everything. Do you understand me or not?
I know you saw the trailer, Nick, but did you hear it?
What the hell is that?
Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Mom, I'm sorry. You're right, Mom. You're right. Mom, can you hear me? I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Okay?
Eternal life, not immortal.
Okay, Mom? Mom?
What the?
It's the most fucked up trailer I've ever watched. That's why I wanted everyone else to have to. It's just so weird.
so
the game looks awesome, but that trailer
Did
is
someone make a mistake and mix up audio from something else with that trailer?
It kind of feels like it.
It feels
Did you
like
slap her
someone
kid?
made a
It kind of
mistake.
looked like it kind of sounded like she slapped her kid at least once.
Feels like someone made a mistake and there was audio from somewhere else. Like maybe an employee that just got fired was making that trailer on their way out and were like, I'm going to take this old conversation I had with my mum when I was a kid and I'm going to pair it with our latest trailer. and that's what we got.
because when I saw it the first time, I didn't have the sound up all the way, but then I started hearing yelling because it got so loud towards the end. I turned it up, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on? The game looks awesome. Like, actually playing the game looks amazing, but
man.
Jesus. But also, it is weird because his name's Goldman, and it looks like he has a yarmulke on, but it's a story about someone being way too greedy about gold, which feels
Yeah, you're right. That's
bad.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's actually super weird. What the hell?
I know.
Unless,
it's-
no. To be fair, that might just be her voiceover, and it's meant to be like that's the wrong thing to say. You know what I mean? Like
Everything
that's like
about
an
that
unassuming
audio
old man.
felt
Wonder
like
if
the wrong
he's a
thing to say. But yes, that was the THQ Nordic showcase they did, which had some really cool looking stuff.
Yes. There was a THQ Nordic showcase, which I don't think anyone knew about. I didn't know
They
about it.
they only talked
no
about it
idea.
like a couple days before. I thought about co-streaming it, but we didn't have a bunch of. We were doing a bunch of other stuff that day.
Okay, so what was revealed at this showcase? There was a few games revealed or re-revealed as well. So we had, I'll go through the list. We had the SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide,
Yeah, that
which
had
is out
leaked.
November 18.
Yeah, so we finally get to see it now.
Recreation, which I think is like a spiritual, that looks like a spiritual successor to all those Wreckfest and Wreck whatever
Oh,
games.
okay, keep reading.
What?
Wreckfest is also on the list.
Is it? It's not in my list that I'm looking at.
Well, maybe John didn't get it. We had an email.
I've
No,
just
I mean,
got
I'm-
recreation. I've just
I'm
got
looking at the
recreation.
XboxEra page, but
Tides of Tomorrow, which is February next year. Sacred 2 remaster. Obviously, the Eternal Life of Goldman. Gothic 1 remake. Gothic Classic. Reanimal, which we previewed at Gamescom last year.
And made a video
did
for.
the video for it. I fucking made the video for it, and then John's like, don't worry about it.
oh yes, I remember that. That was
Don't
weird.
ask me to do work again. And then Darksiders 4. Which
Yeah, that
got
was,
instantly announced.
Yeah.
Which I have not seen any of this stuff except the Goldman trailer that just
Remember,
displayed. So
Fate Keeper looked really cool. It's only PC early access though, but hopefully a thing that ends up coming everywhere. And then it was Fate Keeper, which looked really nice. Into the essentially the tease for Darksiders 4, which is seemingly bringing them all the horsemen.
another
Yes.
game that's not coming to Switch too.
Not yet. They probably don't have dev kits.
Yeah, I think a
I
lot of these
imagine
third parties just they don't have dev kits, which is, I guess the reasoning people were thinking is Nintendo wants multiple launches. So essentially, they've got all their first initial ports from the first initial groups, and then they get like a second launch when they finally give everyone else a dev kit.
Fair enough. Nick, you played Darksiders games before, I'm guessing, right? I mean, everyone has.
I have not.
What?
I
Even the
do
first
own
one?
them. I do own them because I believe they were giving away games with gold. So I do.
Yeah, I think so.
I do have them.
Dude, you love the first game. It's a traditional
why?
Zelda game. Like
Yeah, I
just full
keep
on.
hearing that.
It's
I keep
literally
hearing
just
that.
a friggin' Zelda game. It's a dungeon. You get a new item that you didn't have before, and you use it the rest of the game.
Were they all
Like,
four of them
really?
in any of them before?
No.
Yeah.
In fact, the voice audio in this trailer is a bit of a spoiler. It is the very last line of the first game. Like the very last line of the first game is Ward saying this and someone talking to him. And you look up and you see all the friggin' horsemen flying out of the sky. And I'm like, yes, I can't wait to play it. It's now been 15 years. 15 years since I wanted to play the sequel to the first game.
Was 3 the one that's more like Diablo?
3 was Souls-like, as you play Fury with the whip.
Oh, okay.
Genesis. It's called Genesis, something with the G. That was the Diablo one where it's 2 players, and that's the only game where
Okay.
you play as the fourth horseman, Strife, who sadly is not getting his own solo game. Would have been a great FPS or something. That'd been super cool if they got to do that. But The cool part of Darksiders was every single game was different. Like Darksiders 1, Zelda. Darksiders 2 was Diablo-like in the sense that it had random loot, but was more like a God of War game, really. Like old school God of War, that's what it was essentially. Yeah. And then Diablo 3 was a straight up Souls-like. Sorry, Darksiders 3 was a straight up Souls-like. And now 4th looks like it might be back to the first style because it says action adventure with puzzles.
Hold on a second. I am going to turn on my Xbox here.
I'm playing Darksiders 1
Check.
gameplay right now.
And I'm
Is
gonna
this the
check.
War Mastered or is this the original?
No idea.
I think it might be the original.
It
But
says
either way,
Darksiders gameplay on PC.
I'm
Yeah, that's
fairly
original,
sure I've got Darksiders 1 and 2, unless I'm thinking of Dragon Age.
Well, those are just in
I don't know. We just games
That's
with
the War
gold.
Mastered. I'm curious.
Games with gold in the early days was very, very good, and they
Yeah,
gave us
yeah.
very, very good games. So I just
Yeah.
want to see now if I've got Darksiders. I feel like I do. It was a 360 game, wasn't it? Darksiders.
Yes, yes. And they've released a couple remasters. I think they call it. THQ does the terrible remaster names. Oh my god, ugh. But there's Darksiders 1 War Mastered and Darksiders 2 something with death. I forgot what it was called.
Oh,
something?
yeah, I know what you're talking about. They've got those really weird names. And Red Faction.
Yes,
Remastered.
yeah.
Hold on, let's see. What's the game called again?
Darksiders.
Darksiders. Have I got Darksiders? I do. I have Darksiders 1 and 2 on Xbox 360 backwards compatibility.
Nice. But they also go on like steep discount all the friggin' time.
They're all
Like there's a bundle that has all 3 games. It goes on sale for like 15, 20 Canadian or something. Like they're really fun games. They're
So
100%
what you're
worth
saying is
playing.
I should try Darksiders.
One, definitely. And the whole premise of the game is the apocalypse starts early, like as it wasn't supposed to. Then you wake up as one of the horsemen, and people are blaming you for starting it. And you're like, the flip, I just woke up from a giant nap, dude. What you talking about? And that's where the game starts. Very interesting.
What the flip? What the flip? Okay, so that was the THQ Nordic Showcase.
Yes.
Apparently,
was good.
Darksiders 4. So with that, that's pretty much all the news covered. And that means we're going
I got to create a game. I forgot. Hold on.
Oh, the stressful part of the show.
Yeah, so here
That
you
means
go.
that we are going to everyone's favorite video game show. And that is called Name a Game.
God damn it! I was 1 second too slow in having everything set right in the scene. Boom. What the?
Okay, chat.
What
Goodbye.
the flip? What the flip?
Oh, I got it. 11.
Well, now that I've got an ultra widescreen monitor, I have to like close everything down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I
John,
need the
you know,
private
cheating like
chat.
John.
I need the private chat up.
I need Ursula to log in to buzzin.live.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Oh shit! I also need to open my Word document.
Name a
in.
game. Everyone's favorite thing in the world.
Okay, all right. Who are we playing for, Nick?
Yeah. So with Name a Game, we play for patrons, our wonderful, wonderful patrons, so we can give them free games that they never claim from Jesse.
I actually had
this
both
week-
last week. It was crazy.
Yeah. This week, I did not check if these people are both still patrons. I am playing for Ollie, and Ursula is playing for Bill. Ollie and Bill.
Bill? Okay, all right. All
Bill.
right.
Just Bill. Ollie and Bill.
That might be
So,
King Bill, who's
Ollie-
on the Discord a lot.
So, Ollie and Bill, hopefully you guys are still patrons, and you actually reach out to Jesse to claim a free game.
It definitely helps.
If one of you wins. But we have so many games now that maybe win, lose, or draw, we'll just give the games anyway.
I gave away so many. I'm actually going low finally.
Okay.
Jesse, what is the topic?
What's the theme?
Games that released in August
Oh, shit.
throughout the years.
That's such a random topic.
That is so random.
I've done like
Oh my god.
80 of them now, man. It's hard to
Yeah.
not find something random.
Yeah, you should do like a game that was previously used in Name a Game.
I've done that.
Topic
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
I had one where it was Name a Game All Stars.
You know what you can always fall back to? Any game at all.
Yeah, right.
Any game that
Any
Xbox
game
Era
whatsoever.
The only
Games-
rules are no rules.
games I've
Yeah.
reviewed is one I normally go back to because it's 340-ish now.
Yeah.
So
I reckon just do any game ever.
games
and then we
released.
have to really rely on the words.
All right. Number one.
Okay, all right.
This is a one-word game.
Mm-hmm.
That might be an advantage for North Americans. It is a tasty grape. A
No, damn
tasty grape.
I got that wrong.
Soul did buzz. It didn't make a noise for me again. Weird.
I have sound selected.
Yeah, hold on. I think I have to. Turn sound.
Grape.
I went the opposite way. I thought you said.
I was doing buzz. No, I've got it. It defaults to pop, which just sounds stupid.
A tasty.
Oh yeah, that's what it's
grape.
All right, Ursel, go. Your timer's going.
Friggin' raisin. Which tastes worse than grapes. I know, but that was my only thought. All right. Good luck, Nick.
A tasty grape.
All
And
right.
it's one word.
Yep.
North American.
Go away, Savannah. I have nothing for you.
I don't understand what that means. It's not. There's no game called lychee.
Okay,
Which
lychee
is
is not a
taste-
tasty grape.
like-
Lychee's just better. It's just good. Like
Lychees are so much better than grapes.
100%.
They're unbelievable.
100%.
I mean,
my
the,
God.
the
Do you
entire
consider
fucking
apples red?
chat's got it. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
All right.
What? Really?
The game was Concord.
Concord. Why is? I'm sorry. Why is that a tasty grape?
Is that like an orchard or something?
It's a Concord grape. It's a grape. It's a type of grape.
Okay, you know what?
I've
You
never
shouldn't
heard
have
of
said.
that. I know Concord as a plane.
Yeah,
I know.
or a bird.
When I think of Concord, I think of a bird or a plane.
Yes,
I've
yes.
But like
know there
one of
was
the most,
Concord
one of the
grapes.
most grape jelly is generally made from Concord grapes.
Well, in America, I think in Canada
never
we got
heard
different
ever.
grapes.
I have literally. That's the first I'm hearing of Concord grapes.
No?
So have I. So
All right,
we're
well,
good. We're in the same. page.
Resetting number. I'm pressing the reset button and nothing happens. As
Jesse, you got to reset the buzzer, dude.
I literally. Okay, 30 clicks.
Okay,
it
all
finally did it. I was
right,
clicking
all
it
right.
over and over again. All right. Gentlemen, number 2. It is 3 words. Those words are Protected Nucleus 6.
Nucleus 6.
6 is not an acronym, right? It's just 6.
Yeah, it's just
No,
6.
it's a 6.
Easy money.
Go for it,
Woo!
Ursel.
All right, this is a game that Jesse it did not go over well when he reviewed this. Armored Core 6.
Yep.
The 6 is what got me.
Yeah.
Yep. Armored Core 6. Yep. Shit.
All right. God, I have so many things to click in here. I got to be faster.
I should remember that did come out in August.
If I wasn't putting these
Concord
into
grapes.
chat,
No,
In-
damn it.
if I didn't put these into our personal chat, it would be so much easier. But Nick always cries like a fucking baby.
I need it there too. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm looking at.
I know. All right, next one. One compound word. That compound word is rule destroyers.
Oh,
August.
shit.
I know this.
Go for it.
Lawbreakers.
Yes.
Nick is correct.
Lawbreakers.
It was in fact.
Yeah.
Lawbreakers.
I also buzz, just saying chat, I buzz too, but just late. Just
They
late.
can hear
That's
it.
cool.
It goes bzzz when you do
All
it.
right, good.
All right, I gotta make this smaller. It's way too big. There.
You know that game should have released on Xbox.
We're tied
It
at
should've been on
1.
Xbox.
All right. Gotta hide the question. Get it
Cliff
there.
made a mistake.
The next one is 3 words. Those words are fragment
The
oubliette,
hell?
colon, shit
hell?
list. 2 of the words should give it to you.
Wait, yeah, give me a
Fragment
second.
Shit list.
Colon, shit list.
What?
Fragment.
Oh
oubliette,
my
colon,
god,
shit
What the-
list.
Oh my god.
Eh, eh.
Damn it. What the hell's an oubliette?
Yeah.
If you get the first word and the last word, you should know it. An oubliette is a type of one of these things. A really bad Jennifer Lopez movie, if I remember. She was in it.
Oh. Oh my god. I know the Jennifer Lopez movie. I know the second one. I
I'm
don't know
starting
the
the
other
timer.
two.
Are you serious?
7.
Wait, no.
I don't
So,
know. I don't know you the second one. There it is.
Nick.
Splinter Cell Blacklist.
Oh my god. Okay, I knew the last word was black. But
I didn't know the first word. I didn't know the last word.
I was
Uberlet is probably
thinking-
spelled wrong. I have no idea.
I was thinking
As
broken.
soon as Jesse said Jennifer Lopez movie, I'm like, the cell. Okay, the second word is cell.
Oh.
The
I
next
love The
one
Cell.
is
was
it's
such a
only
great movie, The Cell.
the next one is only 4 words, but look
Only.
at how long this is.
Jesus Christ.
It is a gala full of stupid-looking celebrities. Mark McGuire's main meal during his home run streak. This number cannot be divided. Manipulation.
Wait.
So hold on, how many words is this game, please?
Yeah, that dash.
I
That
said
dash is
4.
a new word, right? After that,
Hold
No,
on,
the
hold
dash
on.
is the same
How
word.
many words?
4. I
How
said
many
4.
words?
4 words.
I only see 3 words.
The dash is the same word.
Where's the second word? Okay, wait.
Oh wait, it's missing. God damn it! Hold on, it didn't
I
copy
buzzed,
over correctly.
I
1
buzzed.
sec. Go, Nick. What is it?
You know,
Is
I'm
it
still
me-
reading
is
the
it-
goddamn thing.
Is it metaphor refantasia?
No. But
Refantasia?
you get one more guess really quickly because I just put in the number 3.
Ah.
Wait, did you
Ah,
change
okay.
something? I don't see it.
Here,
Okay.
the number 3.
Oh.
Oh, there's a 3.
Yeah,
Ah,
it
that
didn't copy
changes
correctly.
things.
Yeah, so I've
That
cleared the
changes
buzzer.
A gala full of stupid
Start
looking
again.
celebrities.
Trav's got it.
Obviously, I know the first
The
word.
3 completely, the 3
Yes.
completely changes things.
It does.
No idea who Mark McGuire is. This number cannot be divided.
He was in The Simpsons when they were playing baseball.
Yeah.
You're in North America. You would know baseball more than Nick.
I don't watch. I watch cricket. Okay, and even then, I don't watch cricket.
Oh.
So I can't believe I watch more cricket than the Aussie and the Brit. That's crazy.
Mark
Anyways,
McGuire was an unbelievably large man with muscles. Nick.
Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
Oh, holy crap!
The Met
good stuff.
Gala.
Because the gala full of stupid looking celebrities is Met Gala. So I'm like, this starts with Met. It has to be Met, which is
It's
why
what?
I said
Prime-
metaphor. Refantasia.
Oh, prime number can't be divided.
Yeah.
Wait, so what was
Metroid
the
Prime
Mark
3 Corruption.
McGuire's?
Royd.
Steroids.
Roids.
Roids.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I don't think I gave you the point for Blacklist, so you win.
I was
That is
thinking
3-1.
Oscar for the first one for some reason.
I forgot to add it to the
This
scoreboard.
game is stressful. I like it better when we're not scoring. Let's go next.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great one, by the way. That was nice.
Thank you. I've got another one that's almost as long. All right. For fun, we'll do these next ones because Nick just absolutely crushed 3 in a row.
Also, technically, it can be divided by itself and the number and 1.
I don't care.
Anyway, sorry,
He
go
got it
on.
anyways. Fucking nerd. All right. The next one, just for fun.
Just Cause 4.
Boop. And boop. Okay. Goddamn fucking thing. See you later. Explosive Mountain Secondary School. Seoul.
Goodbye,
Oh
Volcano
my
High.
god.
Correct.
Jesus. Barely had a chance to read it.
We did we see that game when we were doing
Yeah, we did
co-streams?
multiple
Yeah.
times. That game.
You know
stuck.
that game's been up for a while too now.
The moment you said volcanoes, obviously, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
With
All
high
right.
school, especially.
Clear buzzer. Another one just for fun. This is only 3 words. William Appleshooter's last name. Nick's favorite person. Second to last letter.
Is this one word?
3.
3.
Yeah, 3.
Why?
William Appleshooter's last name. Nick's
Who's
favorite
William
person.
Appleshooter? I don't even know who William
Second to
Appleshooter
last
is.
letter. It's
You
his
don't-
last
you don't
name.
need to. Because we know the last word. And who's your favorite person?
Yeah, I don't know.
Tom? Henderson? No, Grub.
Henry Cavill?
The William Blank Overture. The William Blank Over. Okay, Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's a musician.
Shot an apple off his kid's head. That fucking story. Come on, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, clearly Americans grow up much differently. Man.
It's British. I thought that's British.
Anyways, why? What game?
Why?
There's even a movie that came out a few years ago. Was it
the last letter
friggin-
here should be the last word should be just why, right? So I'm thinking
Yeah,
it's like
why?
This is
Like
a
why?
folk
Weird.
story from Switzerland that's had a bunch
So
of British
Grub
movies.
why or like
Come
Tom
on.
why or
Oh my God.
I know a game that ends in Y, but it's like a weird.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm my favorite person.
Nick.
So is it Tell Me Why?
Yes. Tell
Oh
You never
That's why I
heard
was like,
William
who's
Tell?
because he's like, who's his favorite person? And then I'm like, Henry Cavill. Wait, I'm my favorite person? I'm like, oh yeah, me.
There's a William.
Tell me why.
There is
Is it
a
William Teller?
William Tell. You never heard of William
Just
Tell?
William Tell.
There is
Name
a
sounds
William
familiar.
Tell
No,
movie.
I just didn't know that the apple shooter thing was. Yes, I've heard of William Tell, but
Yep.
yes,
Yeah, it's
I
the
don't know the story.
it's
behind him.
folklore of shooting the apple off his kid's head.
I was thinking of.
Yeah, yeah.
Edward
It's not American.
Tell.
It's Swiss from Switzerland.
Interesting.
Don't always yell at us.
Hey,
We're
it's
not that
movie
old.
too.
All right.
Probably sucks.
The next one.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh,
just
there's
for
one more.
fun. No, there's 3 more. You lost
my
that
God.
fast.
I'm like,
You
is
lost
Henry
that
Cavill
fast.
my favorite person? No, mate, I am my favorite person. Me.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right, gentlemen. Tripped dudes. The very best concussion.
The very best concussion. Oh, that's two
Ursel.
separate things. Okay.
Damn it! I don't know the subtitle. It's Fall Guys.
It had a full name. You got to get the whole
I
thing.
know.
Yep.
Damn it! Fall Guys, the very best. So, Ultimate
Concussion.
Knockout.
Yeah.
That was
Got
it?
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, nice.
All right.
Nice.
I always like those ones where they had a name that most people forgot and
Yeah.
they just called it
Yeah.
Fall Guys.
Like that name does not ring any bell at all. By the way, that was just
No.
based off of
Yep.
your acronyms.
All right. The next
mean,
game
something
is one word. That word is cool. Cool.
This could be so many goddamn things.
Yeah.
Could be so many.
Cool.
If I remember correctly, this is now a Microsoft first party game. Right before this company was purchased, if I remember correctly. Or a few years before. When was it? Oh, it might have been right
Chat
when
already
they
get
were.
it? Did chat get it yet?
I'm pretty sure this one, yeah, they got it. Kayasante got it. This might have been
Cool.
right
As in-
before they were bought.
as in cold?
Cool. COOL. This is cool.
Yeah, I know, but as in
Dude.
like cool can be many
No, not
things.
weather.
Cool as in cold.
Cool as in
No, I think he's talking about like I'm like
a way of being.
indoors.
Oh, like a cool dude. Like
Yes.
I'm cool.
I'm going to start the timer. And with 1 second left, I'm going to say who made it.
Oh wait, which studio was it? Oh, that's your thing. Yeah,
3,
yeah.
2, 1. Double Fine. Ursel.
I may have just buzzed because of 1 second, but I'll
Nick.
still guess.
Okay.
I can't guess. Go ahead.
Nick.
No.
As soon as you said double fine, I had with 1 second left. Rad.
Correct. All right.
yeah,
And
no idea what that game was.
this
I
one,
wouldn't have guessed that otherwise. I wouldn't have guessed it otherwise.
this one is not synonyms or anything. It's just how I feel about this game.
Okay.
The far better predecessor to Monster Hunter Wilds.
Is this one word? Is this one
No,
word?
it's just a game. Ursel.
Wait, the F that came out in January. I mean, I guess I'll just go with the previous Monster Hunter game, Monster Hunter.
This is the predecessor to Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah, the game that came before Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yep.
Which is still Monster Hunter game.
Yeah, what is it? Which one?
It's Rising. What's it called? I played this game so much.
Nah, he's got it wrong. My turn.
God damn it! What was it called? Monster
Nick.
Hunter Rising. No,
Is it
Stop
Monster
talking.
Hunter Worlds?
no.
Or
Wait, what?
Rise?
No.
Monster
Worlds.
Hunter
Yeah.
World.
There
Monster
was
Hunter
Rise
World.
before that.
No, but that Rise is the old handheld style of game. World and Wilds are their own thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna go Wild Hunt
smashed it.
actually initially.
I smashed it today.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah,
I know.
smashed it. You
pretty
did.
good.
I was not feeling confident.
Got to give it to Nick.
Yeah. Bill, I'm sorry. You said Bill post on Discord? I apologize, Bill. Ooh,
There you go.
game is so stressful.
That was the name of the game. Congratulations, person who won from Nick.
Celebrate good times.
Congratulations, Ollie. Hit me up anywhere you want that I know it's actually you.
Wahoo!
You sound so excited. And it's a very short community question segment.
Yeah, nice. It was actually
Yeah,
might
it
be a
is.
shorter
It is.
episode.
And we talked
It's
about a lot.
still going. It's still going to hit 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean, there was a
'cause my
lot
wife's
of
like-
news this week.
I mean, you guys
Yeah,
get like
my
4
wife's
in the
like, how long do
regular.
you think it's going to go for? I said, it's going to be minimum 3 hours. So I don't know why
yeah,
you're
there's so
asking.
much.
Straight up.
It was just, we're back in the unbelievably heavy news time.
Okay. Now, as you all know, we played for patrons just then. And the reason we do that is because we love our patrons. They are the best. Yes, they're not quite to the level that gets me to Germany. But despite that, we still love them very, very much.
They were amazing enough to get us, myself and John and Pre-Drag
Yeah.
there, which was still
You guys
incredibly
were awesome
expensive.
enough to at least get 3 of us to Germany.
And
just not,
got us to LA for Summer Games Fest and the same
Yeah.
thing. So
just not quite enough
You're
to
re-
get the most important person.
you're
to
incredibly
Germany.
far away, and you're also not going to do any coverage.
You should come
I
to
would
Summer Game
have.
Fest, Nick,
Had
100%.
I been involved, I would have. Had I been involved, I would have taken these.
We will try.
I've got the wireless mics, not you guys. I've got them. See? Oh, they're not in here.
The wireless mics, those work better, you think, than the ones we used last time?
Bro, these are Rode.
I
These
think
are Rode wireless mics, man.
we have a good plan this time. Our videographer is going to be the one and only Kat, and she's going to be doing
Nice.
a lot of our stuff.
So I had the really nice, expensive Rode wireless mics. I would have had it clipped on, would have been going around vox popping. And
John would have had it facing down at the ground, and no one could hear him.
Yeah. Would have caught up with all the cool people there like I did last time, including Tom Henderson, who asked me to go out in the middle of the night before I was supposed to leave, going, come out to this place. I'm like, man, I got to be up at 3 a.m. to fly home. I'm not going out.
We got to hang out with the Insider Gaming guys a bit, as you saw in the travel vlog in SGF. We'll probably see him there again.
Yeah, they're all really
Gamescom.
cool.
Yeah.
They're all really cool.
Except for Grant. I don't know what he is. He just disappears. You never see him.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good. So we love our patrons. They make everything possible, like legitimately make everything possible. So we appreciate all their support. But of course, as well as playing for them in Name a Game, which is a pretty cool perk, the best perk is that they get to ask, as well as also watching the movie podcast that none of them watch. They also get to ask us community questions, which we read out.
The
live
movie
on the show.
podcast is at how many views? Let's see.
Like 10.
I want to load. 15.
Ooh, wow.
Nice.
It was only 8 when it ended,
So many.
so it's doubled.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Check out Sik and Nick Flicks, where
You guys should watch Shin Godzilla when it comes to theaters again in a
It
couple
was
weeks.
really weird movie. Good though.
Shin Godzilla was fantastic.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, Nick, you definitely
It's
should
full
watch it.
body horror.
the latest episode of Sik and Nick Flicks for the patrons that are watching. We talk about Superman, the latest Superman, and Happy Gilmore 2.
Terrible
Nice.
movie.
Haven't seen that one yet.
And then we go on a tangent talking about comedies. And Jesse astounded me with the sheer volume of all-time classic comedy movies. That
And
he
then
has
I
not
came
watched.
right
Wait,
back.
like
and-
what? Like what was like the main one?
40-Year-Old Virgin. He has not seen.
No, really?
I know.
Really?
He has not seen 40-Year-Old Virgin. He has not seen Hot Rod with Andy Samberg.
What? Okay, that's
I
crazy.
know!
That's crazy.
Thank you.
That is
Thank
like
you.
one of the all-time best comedy movies of
Yes.
ever. Like
thank you.
Oh my
John
God.
and Jesse are like, let's have
Hot
one.
Rod? Are you
Let's
kidding
have
me?
one. Let's have
Honestly,
one."
I'm
like,
kind of surprised,
how
Nick, you've
has-
seen it. It was such a like my age movie.
Oh
dude.
my God,
Like,
Hot Rod is unbelievable. Like
I like to party.
because it's niche ads, right? It wasn't. It
Yes,
was a cult
yes.
classic. It was a cult
Well,
classic.
and you talk about
And
those,
I-
but like you've never seen any of the Royal Tenenbaums,
Oh my God.
Life Aquatic
And
with
I'm-
Steve Zissou,
And then
Grand Budapest Hotel. Like there's
That's
a
good.
lot of
That's a great
movies.
movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I
movies
like
that you
Andy
haven't seen.
Samberg.
Yes.
So I was
yes.
like, okay,
and I
I'll
love the
check
Lonely
out-
Island.
I'll check out Hot Rod. So I'm watching Hot Rod, and I'm like, this is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life.
100%. It is
Like,
such a good movie.
This is one of the way he always does karate with his dad, and his dad kicks the shit out of him every single
Well,
time.
he has
is
like
one of-
cancer or something.
I'm like, oh my God, I used to do that with my uncles and shit. I used to try and karate chop them, and they used to kick the shit out of me. I'm like, it is exactly the same thing.
Two movies were my early high school, late elementary school: Hot Rod and Napoleon
Oh.
Dynamite. Those two dominated it.
And yes,
have
I've
you
seen
seen-
Napoleon
have you
Dynamite.
Yes.
If you
yes,
liked
of course.
if you liked Hot Rod, have you seen Popstar?
Popstar,
Never
of
Stop, Never
course.
Stopping?
That's the movie that doesn't get the recognition it deserves.
How good is it?
Such a good movie. Such a good movie. Like,
But like Jesse hasn't seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He hasn't seen.
but you've seen like Superbad, right? Like the more common.
No,
What?
he hasn't seen Superbad.
That's crazy. Your kid has definitely seen Superbad. Like,
It's nutso. I said to Jesse, I'm like,
There
no
was
wonder
a-
you're
there
such
was
a
a-
joyless person.
No,
but
there
you've
was
seen
a
like Anchorman, Step Brothers,
yeah.
Talladega Nights. Okay,
There was
yeah.
I haven't seen
No,
Talladega
not
Nights.
Talladega Nights. He hasn't seen Talladega Nights.
There was a period of time where me and my brother all we did was work all day, and then I came home and I played World of Warcraft, and I just had a long ass
Fair enough.
time
Okay.
of not seeing
If you're not
movies.
first, you're last.
Yeah.
Talladega Nights. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands. It's the best, man. It's so good. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Oh my God, Talladega Nights. is the
100% though. You should
fucking
watch
best.
Hot Rod.
But you
If
go
anyone
through
in
that
chat who hasn't seen it,
conversation. At
it's
the end of that
fantastic.
conversation, I go through like 30 movies Nick has never seen. So it goes both ways.
But like
those
we
are
were
probably
talking about
films.
comedies,
These are
though. We were
movies.
talking about comedies. Like we were talking
Are there
about
comedies?
Happy Gilmore 2. So we got onto
I need to watch it. Did you like it after the first one? Like,
Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah,
What I said
yeah.
about Happy
You just
Gilmore
start
2
yelling.
was that what I liked about Happy Gilmore was I was shocked at how not terrible it was.
okay, nice. That's all I need.
It's fun. I was expecting utter tripe, and I was
Yeah.
surprised that it
Yeah.
wasn't that. Oh yes, God Emperor Sofa King. Oh my God, I cried. I watched Step Brothers at the cinema twice, mind you. That moment where he's like, "Why are you so sweaty?" He's like, "I've been watching Cops." I fucking lost my shit so hard at that line. Oh my God. It was one of
I gotta
the
rewatch Step
funniest
Brothers.
lines I've ever seen.
I didn't realize Adam Scott was in it. Like, I barely remember.
Yeah,
His
Adam
hair-
Scott.
that.
Yeah.
His hair,
Yeah.
when it's different, he looks very different with his face. Like, he doesn't look anything like he does in Severance half
I
the
love
time.
that line. He's like, "Why are you so sweaty?" Been watching Cops. Oh fuck, man! I lost it. It's one of the funniest lines ever in a movie.
Oh,
It's so
man.
good.
You've seen like Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead and
Yes,
stuff, right?
Yes. Of
Nick?
course. Nick hasn't seen Hot Fuzz? Dude, no
I
way.
have not seen
See,
Hot
as I
Fuzz
said,
or
it
Shaun
goes-
of the Dead.
For the greater good. For
It
the greater
goes
good.
both ways.
Okay, you need to watch Hot Fuzz, bro. That's like you absolutely.
Or even
have
like
to watch
World's
that movie.
End was still good, even though it was
Yeah,
very
yeah, it was.
different, but it was still good. But Hot Fuzz is all time. Like Shaun
Wait,
of the
you haven't
Dead,
seen like
great.
Shaun of the Dead either? That's crazy.
World's End.
There was
Well,
a,
he had-
the Cornetto trilogy. World's End. It was
not Pirates. not
Shaun of the
Pirates.
Dead into Hot Fuzz into World's End.
Yeah, they like go on like a bar crawl and aliens.
I thought you were talking. I thought you got the name wrong for the What's that movie with?
Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh no.
No, with James Franco. The end of the world.
Yeah, I forget.
The World Ends With
Yeah,
You,
with
maybe, or-
Emma Watson
that's
and
a
them.
video game.
Yeah.
That's the video.
No,
game.
no. What's it called? What the hell is that movie? The end of the world movie.
Yeah,
Also,
where
really
they
quick-
they all start getting raptured.
Super quick while we're talking movies. I watched
This is the
Con
end.
Air for the first
This is the
time.
end.
I watched Con Air for the first time. That movie's incredible. It still holds up. If you have not seen it,
Con
watch
Air?
it. Yes, Con
You
Air.
haven't
It
seen it?
absolutely
Con
holds
Air's
up. I had never
amazing.
seen it,
Horrible
and that
movie.
was amazing.
Terrible.
It was
Con Air
so,
is incredible.
Awful.
It was so good.
Terrible.
Put the bunny back in the box. Like Nick
Great
Cage is
movie.
terrible in it, but he's also awesome in it.
He's
If that
Nick Cage
makes
is Nick
sense.
Cage, but he was the bad guy. I forgot his name. I only ever saw him in like friggin'
Malkovich?
Space Force.
John
yeah,
Malkovich.
Holy crap, he was
Yeah, yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
Like, anyways, yeah.
And Steve Buscemi. Steve
Oh,
Buscemi is
he's
just
always
like
great.
a fucking.
He's always great.
Yeah. Con Air
Okay.
is incredible.
It had some amazing actors, but as a movie, wasn't for me.
I loved it. I loved it. So good.
Okay.
But
What
see,
other
that
question?
discussion just then is a taste of the sort of stuff you get
Yes.
on Sik and Nick Flicks. You get to watch us freak the fuck out at
I
the
don't-
movies each
We also
other
had
has not
a
seen.
super chat we missed a long time ago from Assassin, which was you forgot the Titanfall 2 remaster in the middle, smiling face with horns. I forget what he was talking about. I think
Oh,
it was
yeah,
during
you forgot the
Battlefield.
The THQ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No,
I
the
forgot
EA.
the Titanfall
Yeah,
2
during the
remaster
Battlefield
in the middle.
Yeah.
If
only.
Titanfall 2.
If only.
Oh, I'd love to have Titanfall 3. But yeah, community questions. We will start with the form.
And by the way, Nick says he barely talks in the show every time. Just play that back.
Up until now, I did barely talk this episode. Up until just now. Okay.
The form.
First question, Jesse. You should have Omen. Omen?
Yeah, I do. I'm just
On the
the
form?
second question has a thing I'm not sure about. We'll see when we get there.
I don't see any of this.
Oh.
Let's go.
Okay. First question is from Omen. So, there were rumors a while back that Master Chief was going to be added to COD Modern Warfare 3, but was then scrapped for Black Ops 6. Well, here we are months away from Black Ops 7 and there's still no Master Chief. So, do you think Master Chief is still coming to COD within the next 12 months? Let me check my DMs to see when I was told Master Chief was supposed to come to COD, because that was something I had been told. I just want to see, because I assume it got either cancelled or held over for a future COD.
It'll be Black Ops 7, in my opinion. Yeah, 12 months. Yeah, it'll be there.
Okay.
Unless they have a deal with like Epic.
I got told ages ago. This was like 2024. I got told, and they didn't give me. They just say coming to COD. There's no. They didn't. There's other stuff here too, by the way. That's supposed to be coming to COD. I don't think I should say them, because then everyone will say, "Oh, these are coming." They might have all got held over, but there's a few other characters, Microsoft characters here, supposedly coming to COD that aren't Activision IPs, that have never come. So lucky I didn't say anything.
But anyways,
That
I mean,
might be here.
I've heard rumors that Call of Duty Black Ops 7 might like carry over the same cosmetics. So
I don't know.
maybe.
But I had heard quite a while back about Chief, and he never came, so I assume he was held over for a future COD or flat out cancelled. They don't specify a COD here in my DM, so I'm not going to say a COD because they don't specify. So yes, look, I assume it'll still happen. Like it doesn't make sense not to happen. Like if you're going to have Beavis and Butthead in, and you're now owned by Microsoft, like why would you not put the Chief in? It doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't you put the Doom Slayer in? You had a Doom cosmetic bundle. Why the Doom Slayer is in Tony Hawk?
Exactly.
Doom Slayer is in Fortnite. Why would you not put the Doom Slayer in Call of Duty? While you're at it, put Marcus Phoenix in there. He's in Fortnite. Why wouldn't you put him in Call of Duty? Like, it totally makes sense. And I assume it will happen at some point. Next question.
Yeah, the next one I don't know that the thing he talks about at first has been mentioned publicly yet, so I wasn't sure.
Is it a leak?
No, it's something
No,
I think I told Nick about. I wasn't sure, Nick, because there's only a few of us who do know this thing.
But
It's
how's
just
the question person know?
it's about a person that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I guess we
well,
can.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do I read it out or not?
I guess we do. I mean, there's only a few people. I just would feel bad.
Do it.
Okay. Next
It's not a
question
good thing.
is from.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
it's
do
not
it.
it's not an amazing
No.
thing. Next question is from ItzFinn. Good evening / morning, gentlemen. Hope your week / weekend is well. Want to just shout out to Foreman, a man with a heart and love for the Xbox community. I mod on our Xbox. Myself and Caucus got word that he passed away this week, which is sad to hear, and I hope he rests well. And for his family as well, they need the love and support they can get. We're setting up something, but can't share more on this at the moment. We'll share more once we have the okay to do so. Godspeed, little dude. So yes, sadly.
Yeah, he was a
Foreman passed away?
Yep.
Yeah,
He was here
and
all
his-
the time.
passed away.
Yeah, unfortunately, found out a few days ago. Long time mod for it was Xbox Series in the X, and then r/Xbox. A long time patron. For us, really cool guy. Every time I got to
Does
talk to him.
Discord
So,
often? Spoke to him
Yeah.
often?
yeah, just
So our thoughts
just
our
happened.
thoughts are with Foreman's family and friends that he interacted with. So yeah, so that's sad news. So thanks for, I guess thanks for letting us know, ItzFinn, if that was something that was okay to share. On to another thing. Boy, is it funny that some hardcore fans of another platform are squirming at the possibility of their first-party games being ported to other competitors' platforms when you know this was inevitable to happen. I don't need Nate the hate to say, yes, PlayStation games are coming to Xbox, but not sure which ones, when that job listing and Helldivers 2 are already speaking to that answer. But sure, continue to move the goalposts, try as you might, but those shareholders at Sony want their money back regardless of fandom cry. Question. considering that Sony PlayStation is potentially going to bring their games to Xbox/Nintendo Switch, not including live services as those are already day one on PC and possibly Xbox as well, what single player could be worthwhile to bring over to Xbox? My answer to this is perhaps Days Gone and Returnal. Ben Studio, in my opinion, needs that support because they haven't released a new game and canned a live service, so they'll need those copies and support from Xbox. And perhaps Spider-Man. Cheers, y'all, and have a good weekend. Look, we did speak about this a fair bit last week. I still don't expect the single-player stuff
Not a
to come
lot.
across personally.
The only one that I think would make the most sense because of the costs
Spider-Man.
behind it is Spider-Man. Yeah, because it's just so expensive to license
Not,
I mean,
not
with
just
that-
the cost, not just the cost.
and the return.
I
Yeah.
would expect Disney is involved, so I would expect Disney to turn around and go, well, put it everywhere. Like it's sold whatever it's maxed
But then,
out.
would you say the same about like Wolverine down the line too? If you know what I mean?
Maybe
Like,
the stuff where Disney is involved, I would expect maybe it will. Again, and I
And-
say this as a maybe.
Yeah, it's all
my
guesswork.
assumption is, and this is an assumption. This isn't stuff I've heard. This is an assumption. The same way I heard there was discussions about Helldivers 2, logically there was
Yeah.
probably discussions about other stuff like Spider-Man, like Last
and
of
if there
Us,
weren't before,
like whatever.
there probably is now. Like,
Yeah, like I would assume there are also discussions around those. But my guess is that those discussions went like this. So, Helldivers is coming. How about Spider-Man? And then Sony's like, ha 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 ha. Funny joke. That's my assumption about how those
And then
discussions
Microsoft
went.
runs to Disney and like, hey, they're bringing stuff over. Why not get them to bring
Yeah,
Spider-Man?
And then Microsoft dibber-dobs and says to Disney, well, hold on, we put all the Disney stuff on PlayStation. Why can't they put their stuff
Yeah,
on
we
Xbox?
reworked Indie for you.
Yeah, that stuff is probably
listen,
going back
I
and
need
forth.
everything except Spider-Man to come so we can use the meme again. Is how I'm thinking.
Yeah, I just don't see Sony relenting personally on the single player stuff.
And the games that
but
would
yeah,
come are too small to waste time porting. As in like Returnal, I think would do pretty well on Xbox, but it's not. They're not going to port it. It's just not worth the effort. You know what I mean?
probably not. But yeah, I would assume that your games as a service will just be day one everywhere
Like
eventually.
Fair Games,
because that
day
it
one.
totally makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
I don't.
Fair Games is coming, boys.
Yeah.
Those single player games, the problem with the single player games, and I've said this before, Sony, I think, internally views those games as marketing just as much as they are something to try and make money with.
Oh,
They
yeah.
use them as advertising for their platform. So I just don't envision, and I wouldn't be surprised if they almost see that as a cost, as a marketing cost, which is probably maybe why they haven't traditionally stressed about how much money they've returned, because they look at those games as something that brings people to PlayStation. Yeah, you don't buy that game, but you do come here, and then we use that game to get you in the door, and then you buy COD, you buy FIFA, you play Fortnite, and spend on V-Bucks and blah 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 blah. They use it too late. So we already saw.
I was looking down. Damn it.
I already saw Ursel. Too late. Already watched him walk in the door.
They were here for
Yeah,
something.
Already watched him walk in the door.
Live, right?
Oh
Well, it might not
God.
show up because
So
you're a tiny square.
No, I very much
So-
shut up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe you're right. You're right. Maybe not. Yeah.
So if we're talking about, I mean, PC day one, as we've always said, PC day one we've always expected.
Couldn't say it on
That
stream.
just
Oh, nice.
Totally
Okay. That's enough.
it totally makes sense.
Don't want to dox my dad.
PC day one.
He's been on before.
Fair enough.
Xbox again. I don't think they will relent on the single player stuff.
Well, and it
I don't
also
think-
comes down to what's the bandwidth to do things. Like,
Yep.
they're still figuring out a cadence on PC ports. Like Bungie can
Yeah.
get stuff everywhere. They're used to it.
Also,
So-
it depends on whether the next Xbox is just a PC that can play their games anyways.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they might if it all comes to PC day one. Well, I guess it
And it's
might
been
hang
faster and
around that
faster.
way.
Even on the first party, it's been faster and faster. Like Spider-Man 2 was faster than normal. And you could tell because the quality wasn't very good.
So
Yeah.
God, Spider-Man 2 was disappointing as a story. It was a really fun game. Looked great, but that story was not for me.
I don't know. I didn't play it,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't know.
Miles Morales was still the best out of the three, most like as a complete
Didn't
package.
play Miles Morales either.
But even that
Didn't
story
play
was
Miles Morales.
very predictable. I think they realized it, which is why they just gave in and said, yes, this is the twist right away, because you could tell from the opening scene.
I don't know.
The funniest thing has just been how everyone's in negotiation mode. They're negotiation. Even the gamesindustry.biz article is like, they'll still hold things close to the chest. Like, the only thing you can assume is going forward, anything could. Does not mean anything will.
Yes.
But anything could if it just makes sense at that time. When that time is, if it ever happens, who knows? Just moving forward, any Xbox game can go anywhere, pretty likely. Any PlayStation game could go everywhere. Less likely, but it could. Nintendo games, not for a very long time.
Yep.
I feel as a whole, next generation, Sony will shift strategies in a lot of ways to focus more on making money as opposed to making lots of revenue.
Yeah, they've
They
talked
will want
about it.
to
Yeah, it's all about
make more
margins.
profit this time. So they will find ways to reduce development costs. They will find ways to stretch their dollar further. Remember how I've said in the past, have your tent poles, but do more expand-alones based on those tent poles, which don't cost a lot to make. You sell a lot of them.
And that's where they messed up with Spider-Man, because Spider-Man reused a lot of stuff, and yet it was still getting more and more expensive. It's like, do the smart, do the Yakuza thing, reuse a lot of your shit, and keep the costs down. But somehow they all just went.
Do more infamous First Lights. Do more of those. It sounds like they're going to go with a lower cost, less powerful PS6 to sell at more margin. Like,
we'll have their
looks like-
financials in a week and a half. I think it's the 10th or something. And they will again talk about how they are trying to get their margins up. That is their main focus.
Yeah. That's how it appears to me. They want to make more money, as in more profit.
Yeah,
Like,
they
you
are
see,
all about MAUs.
Yeah, Nintendo's revenue is lower than the other two, but I bet you they make more money
Yeah, they
than
were.
the other two.
They were Christ. So in their big make a ton of money selling all those consoles quarter, they were still way less than Microsoft was. And that will be a quarter they won't keep a bunch. Like, their margins will be down at the launch, but then within a few years, they're back up to like 30-40%, and they just keep, they made $8 billion this year. Yeah, but they kept like 3.5 or 4. And you go and you look at PlayStation, they kept like 800 million, even though they made 32 billion. Like, they've had some really bad years for margins.
Yep. And that's the thing. Too many people are looking at revenue, and not enough people are looking at actual profit.
And like, PlayStation's main profit drivers are microtransaction games, which aren't theirs,
And subs.
so they have to give up most of it.
Yep. Hence
subs.
the rush for games as a service titles.
And subs. Okay, now onto the forum. Jesse Brother. Happy podcast 274 and happy August panel. Yeah, fuck, it's August. Jesus.
Oh, god damn.
Battlefield is so fucking back. That reveal for Battlefield 6 was awesome. I'm so happy it brought back the modern setting and the class system. I was most looking forward to the campaign, as my cognitive situation needs that more than multiplayer. But after seeing how that multiplayer is looking, I'm feeling inspired to work my way back to something close to my old self and play a lot of multiplayer as Jesse's vehicle/gunner engineer. And by myself, maybe I'm not ready to be the top scorer and nasty sniper in matches where I end up getting a lot of angry private messages from strangers who dominated, but a man can have goals. My question this week is, I recently caught up on Slow Horses and will be ready for Season 5 when it starts up next month. Awesome show, as was Severance, Ted Lasso, Murderbot, and The Phenomenal Shrinking. Now I need a new Apple TV show. Suggestions, Nick/John/Jess//Saw Hudson.
Right now, the missus and I are going through Foundation, and we're really enjoying it.
I've heard it gets much better in later seasons.
That's what I've
she
heard
said,
too.
we
'Cause
have heard great things.
I'm enjoying 1, but I've heard then 2 is a little better, and so far people are really into 3.
As someone I read the books a little bit and looked into it, apparently the Empire stuff is all almost like just not in the books. They're making it off, and that is the best part of the show.
I know.
And then the book stuff is like the stuff on that.
You gotta be very very broad if no one's watched it yet.
It's in one of the time in one of the things. Either way,
Yeah, you literally have Foundation. You have the Foundation. You have the Empire. Like the
and then the third one.
Yeah,
I
thought it was
actually
good
gotta
right
watch
from
it
the
again.
start. Yeah, I really
first
enjoyed
episode, like just visually, holy crap!
My wife and I have not checked out any new Apple TV shows for a little while, but if what I can recommend you as something I have seen in the past and don't know if you have seen, I would recommend Dark Matter. Dark Matter I really enjoyed.
Well, that one's coming back soon too, I think.
Which is super weird because I read the book. It was one and done. And the fact they're making a...
If it's like The
Are
Leftovers...
they doing a season 2 of Dark Matter?
Yeah,
they're doing a season 2.
And that's why if it's like The Leftovers, where The Leftovers ended at the end of the first book, season 1, and season 1 was good. Then season 2 was amazing. And then season 3 was like perfect.
What
If they can do that.
I wonder.
Happy is the writer of the book. He's like the screenwriter for the show. He's like heavily involved right away.
And I think that happened with The Leftovers as well, where it was
really?
the
Okay.
author was working with Lindelof.
Yeah, phenomenal book. Good show too. Yeah.
I really like Dark Matter. I expected nothing coming into it because I like the Aussie actor that's in it too.
Joel Edgerton, he's good. He's really good. Yeah.
And I watched it and I was enthralled. We
got to go back
really
to that one.
enjoyed Dark Matter.
Yeah, we were like halfway through. We got to get back to
it's
that
a quick
one.
watch too. It's like what 7-8 episodes. Honestly, it should have been just one season. But hey, let's see what they can do.
Well, I mean, if they've got ideas, I'm all for it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I just really enjoyed their take and implementation of a multiverse.
Yes,
I
yes,
liked
that's
the
very
way they
interesting.
did it.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool the way they did it, and I felt anxious at points, and it made me like I was uncomfortable sitting in my chair a lot of the time. And stressed out a little bit.
Read the book right after reading Hail Mary Project, so like 2 sci-fis in a row. Speaking of, really quick, Hail Mary Project, do not watch the trailer. Do not watch the trailer. It spoils like core plot points and twists and surprises. Watch the movie when it comes out next year. It's fantastic. One of the best books I've ever read. Do not watch the trailer. Just quick warning, guys.
Oh, yeah, another Apple TV show that's supposed to be real good is Silo. I wanted to see that one.
Yeah.
I know where the books.
Slow.
I know where the books go.
Okay.
And it goes pretty cool places. So if it's good, at least to start. But yeah, I would
and
say.
Trav, of course, I'm assuming you've watched For All Mankind. That is an incredible show. Apple TV is one of their best.
I have not seen that yet.
If you like sci-fi, if you like space and like hard sci-fi, you'll really like it.
And one other one I'd like to suggest to Trev, since he trusted me on Shrinking, another comedy on Apple TV that I assume will not get a season 2 that took me by surprise because my wife and I were in just randomly searching mode. There's a comedy on there called Still Up, which I have mentioned on this show before. It's called Still Up. It's a show about effectively about a couple of insomniacs. Very taken by surprise at how much I enjoyed Still Up. It's a British one. Still Up. It is called Still Up. Really, really, really liked it a lot. We really liked it. It's quite funny.
Speaking of shows and video games, hey, Twisted Metal 2's season 2 just came out recently. People are saying it's pretty good.
I haven't seen the first one.
It's
Still Up was cancelled in May. No season 2.
It was. Okay, I didn't think there'd be a season 2 to Still Up. It probably didn't get a lot of viewership. We only discovered it randomly scrolling through.
Yeah.
It wasn't one that they pushed to the front or anything like that. We were just randomly scrolling, saw it, like, let's watch this. It's short, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. We thought it was quite funny. Still Up.
Apple TV generally just has like a base quality of television that's just good. Like it
Which
starts
is just
out
better
good
than
and then
everyone
it gets
else.
Straight up,
Better
100%.
than everyone else.
Their
And
films
Apple as a
aren't the best necessarily, but
I think their films are pretty good, and they are the only streaming service to win Best Picture. With Coda.
Yeah, and heck, Formula One was them, and that was a phenomenal movie. So
Haven't seen it yet, but really want to see it.
You haven't seen F1? Dude, it's going to come out to theaters, I think, possibly next week. Maybe for you too. You should watch it in the cinema if you can.
I really do want to see it. It looks great. Apple TV's quality is off the charts.
Yeah.
Apple as a company are fucking stupid because they don't advertise any of their amazing content and are scaling back their investment in content. And are wondering, like, if you don't advertise your shit, how are the people supposed to know it exists, bro?
Their app's not on Android, and I watch most of my television on my phone. So, like, I watch my eating stuff.
Another stupid company that does stupid things and then wonders why they don't find success in certain areas.
I will say, if you don't have a good TV, now is the time. We got I forget what it is. It's a Panasonic W95 65-inch, unbelievably good-looking mini LED for $500.
Really?
It's stunning. Like it's like almost. It's like
Mini LED.
1,500.
Where'd you purchase it from?
Amazon.
What's the technology? What's the technology that's next after OLED? Is it micro LED?
No, that's before OLED technically.
Yeah, mini LED is like the new one where they're like making clusters of them, and so you actually get like the blacks look almost OLED, but then it gets way bright. I don't know, just it looks insane. It was $500, and it had originally been $2,000. Like they also have smaller if you're not looking for 65. Like my God, I cannot say enough about that TV. It gets very bright.
100-inch TV, so I'm looking for that.
Okay. Next question.
That did not help, Jesse. That emphasized more than anything.
Hytham G.
Oh, there was a really quick super chat from Shiraz.
Oh yeah.
Ursel, did you read the Robots/Empire books? Do any of the characters appear in the TV series?
So I did not actually properly read any of the books, but I did look into them a little bit, and the characters do appear, but like they'll be changed up a bit. Like one of the essentially the main character of the books is completely changed. Like I did not realize that was the same character at all.
So much of Foundation is very long time span, very hard to do a TV show but they're smartly adapting it.
I'd say Foundation, the show, is probably best watched not having read the books. Most likely.
Hytham G.
Hytham G. Yes, PlayStation 5 Sweden. Dark Matter. So good. I watched the Nintendo Direct. It was okay, but this begs the question, when are we going to see Xbox and PlayStation originated games going multiplat? And what will it take for it to happen? But do you gents know if it will happen anytime soon?
Nope.
P.S. The horse waifu from last week are actual horses with a real horse tail and real horse ears, though they're cuter and hotter, but not to go into depth to the furry territory, but a human with animal appearance are called kemonomimi, of whatever real animal ears and real animal tail, a character without a plug. So yeah, that.
And I found out Hytham's from America. He lives in America. I was curious. Yeah.
Interesting.
Very close to you.
Ohio?
Well, I mean, something's happening soon. Helldivers 2 comes out this month on August 26th.
Hey, let's watch some
Reloaded. Same day.
What the hell's this thing's called again? Uma Masumi, Pretty Derby. I play it on the screen for
horse?
people.
Oh, the horse thing. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. As I said last week, man. You can get
It's got full bounce physics.
You can get pretty ladies with tails right now using a specific device.
Yeah, I mean, so Uma means horse, Musume means, I guess, girl, or honestly, I thought it meant daughter. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not sure.
Don't know. But if you get a chance to see a pretty lady with a tail, I can strongly recommend. I can strongly recommend. But
on that note,
outside of Helldivers 2, I wouldn't be expecting too many Sony multiplats yet, because I doubt those ports have happened.
No, hey, the hate said it's coming. Something else is coming, right? No comment.
Yeah, but then he also said he has no idea what, and then people took his guessing that it wouldn't be the bigger things, but he doesn't know.
He was also completely wrong on the Nintendo Direct and a few things. In fact, a lot of people
wasn't.
No, so the main thing was the way Nintendo Directs work is as a third party, you do not know if you're going to be in it, other than you are going to be in a Direct. But they're probably having one in September.
Yeah, he did. He was straight up wrong.
All Nate the Hate said was that there would be one in July.
Yeah, and he talked about like there's Red Dead 2 coming to it and all that, but he didn't say never said it was going to be there.
He didn't say it was going to be in the Direct.
Nope. He just said that it is coming and that it will come along current gen ports.
Okay, my bad. I thought he said it was going to be in the Direct.
No, he purposely didn't say it because.
Okay. All right, Nate. Nate. You survive another one.
It's hard with Nintendo because they treat everyone. They seemingly treat everyone so poorly that they won't even tell you if you're in their Direct.
Same way, like. Yeah, same way I heard about a third-party game going to Switch, but I didn't hear it was going to be at the Direct. I assumed it would when I saw it was a partner Direct, but then it didn't appear, so I was very surprised. That's okay. I'll re-quote my tweet with that wry smile gif, like everyone sees. Okay, next question.
I didn't say you were from the U.S. I was just saying you're living in the U.S., Hytham. I was surprised to find out. He's in New York. He's pretty close to Ursel there.
That's like a 9-hour drive.
Yep.
New York is far from me.
You're going all the way to Wales is a lot further though, and you got to swim.
That's fair. I'm driving to Atlanta in like a couple months. That's like 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Atlanta traffic's bad.
Yeah.
Just think of The Walking Dead. They weren't making that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
99 Rukin. Hey everyone, what do you see Xbox doing next? This
Taking
second
money.
part is part of the same question. What games do you see coming to PS5 and Switch next, and what publisher or studio you see them buying next? We all know it's going to happen because that's the world we're in. Me, I see Halo Master Chief Collection and Starfield coming over. Then for publisher, it would be Nexon. It has everything Microsoft wants: AI, cloud, FTP, mobile, and making something based on StarCraft IP. If it's a studio, it would probably be Crytek to get those IPs in the Cry engine. By the way, I disagree with last week's remarks. I think Kojima would make a great sequel for Quantum Break, in my opinion.
I don't think Kojima makes anything great. But hey, as far as the ports go, they're all. Excuse me, I hiccuped. Lots of leaks and rumors. I think Gears Z Day is pretty given.
Yeah.
You're bringing over Reloaded,
Yeah.
get people ready for it, and it is one of their big. This is gonna have a campaign. This is gonna have competitive multiplayer. This is gonna have horde mode. This is gonna have microtransactions. Type of thing that makes sense to go everywhere. And for the Switch, Sea of Thieves not on there yet. Yeah, so
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves would make sense on Switch. I still think at some point the Master Chief Collection will go to all of them, to Switch 2 and PlayStation 5, because why not?
Really quick on that, I still think Infinite makes much more sense than MCC.
Because Infinite has actual microtransactions where they weren't
Speaking
allowed
of,
to do
by
it.
the way, Infinite is releasing a really big update in like 5 days.
Yeah.
Like a new vehicle, a brand new weapon.
A
like
vehicle
2
we
new
haven't had
maps.
for what, 15 years?
Literally, the Falcon.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? It's been in the files, by the way, for like 24 months. We've been looking at it for a long friggin' time. They're finally releasing it, which is super weird because they announced that this is the last year of HCS, right? So a lot of people assume that meant they're winding down support of Halo Infinite at the same time. And yet we get a 50-tier battle pass, which they said they weren't doing as much anymore anyway. And they also said there's 2 more updates coming. Infinite is the game to port to PS5. And has a player base that still plays the game. You can queue up if you're not living in Australia or New Zealand. You can queue up at 7 o'clock. You'll find a match, no matter.
But if you know that you're gonna probably put the next Halo's multiplayer
That's in 3 years.
onto PS5.
I mean, it's going to be at minimum 27. That's 2 years away, right? So like, that's still pretty far.
And
Infinite's there right now.
And Master Chief Collection doesn't have any microtransactions.
Zero
at all.
microtransactions in MCC. So all you do is you get people buying it. That's it. Also, barely anyone's playing the damn game. Like MCC, it's the same group of people playing it. That's it. It's not even in Xbox's top 50. Hasn't been in a while. Like Infinite makes the most sense. There's tons of microtransaction at this point. There's a great game in there. Genuinely, Halo Infinite right now is the best Halo by far. No questions asked. Like, it's not even a friggin' context. Multiplayer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why they haven't.
I like Halo 5's multiplayer.
No, I meant in terms of like today, in terms of like how many maps and weapons and custom variety, that kind of stuff.
But
You know what
like
I mean?
SWAT in the Halo 5 is.
Yeah, I don't
Shit is
disagree.
peak.
Halo 5
Shit
is
is
its own thing. But like, if
Like-
Infinite had the players right now, they could literally just keep this updating for 5-6 years, and they would be perfectly fine. It's that good. They should release it on PS5. I don't know why they're waiting. Just friggin' pull the band-aid. Everyone that plays Halo.
No Band-Aid,
They
no
were
Rex.
They were discussing Halo Infinite going to PS5 many years ago. The multiplayer. The multiplayer.
I don't get. Okay. Also, they've already separated the multiplayer and campaign. So anyone working on the multiplayer right now, the campaign, irrelevant. They're not even touching at all, right? Which is a big part of their work for it. Every single person I know that still plays Halo, that goes to Halo events, that attends Halo, that likes Halo, that plays it, wants it to come to PS5. Anyone who doesn't is a fanboy, drivel. They don't play Halo. They're just angry because they hate this whole thing. Release the damn game on PS5. Like, do it. And Switch, actually, because, I mean, heck, it's on Xbox One. Put it on Switch, too. You know what I mean? Anyways.
I think... Yeah. I don't know if they will buy anymore. I reckon...
I don't think so.
Yeah, I reckon ABK has just
for a little
changed
bit.
everything. I just think ABK has changed everything when it comes to Microsoft buying stuff.
It's not that they won't, it's that they don't need to for a long time because they're still integrating and figuring out ABK, and they will be for a bit.
I don't think they need
don't
to
know.
anymore. Like they had to buy people up to beef up the Game Pass releases, and they have it now.
Yeah, they're
don't
at the
need to-
point now where they have so many games coming that you see giant clusters of things in October because they're just going to have a bunch of stuff hitting all next year. Like I think third-party Game Pass deals, of which they spend roughly $1 billion, then they don't have to pay people to make the game the whole time.
Yeah. And
Publishing
let me
deals.
rephrase.
Yeah.
If they're gonna be bringing Halo to PlayStation anyways, with say the CE remake, port Infinite. If they have no plans to bring Halo to PlayStation, sure, fine, keep it exclusive. That's okay.
Super chat. Risk it for the biscuit. You're 100% wrong, Ursel. Halo is tentpole.
So is
Not
Gears.
for a long time.
So is Forza.
Forza's
Those-
10.
Yeah, Gears and Forza were also tentpole, and they're coming to PlayStation. Again, I don't particularly have an issue with Halo's multiplayer
Yes.
coming to PlayStation.
Yeah.
But they haven't even brought over, say, something like South of Midnight. So
Yeah. That might not be worth porting over. I mean, smaller game.
Small studio, you have to pay for the port. How much is it going to sell? Like,
Yeah.
it's not like you are now in the era where if you are going to have a live service game, it needs to be everywhere because the people who are aging into it don't give a shit where it is.
Yes.
They just want to play it where they are. It doesn't harm anything irreparably to have a tentpole franchise's multiplayer and live service stuff available everywhere. It just doesn't. It hurts old people who look at everything as A versus B. Young people are like, A versus B is dumb. What's that?
Also,
I
Infinite
agree.
is free to
God
play.
Emperor Sofa King. Yeah, it is. I
Release
agree. God Emperor Sofa King. Halo 5 multiplayer is better.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people
Like-
think the same way.
You really
You're not
don't
alone.
think
Hey-
Halo
hey-
would not sell on PS5? Of course it would.
Also, it definitely would.
Halo
MCC would
Halo
sell so much.
5 Halo 5 it's really crazy what a tale of two cities Halo 5 is. Like the multiplayer is just incredible.
And it was
so
quickly
good.
abandoned.
And then
They gave it 18 months of like full support. And
Yeah.
Then just,
Yeah, but the problem with Halo 5's multiplayer was it launched in not like missing a lot of stuff
Mhm.
and they didn't have
Big Team Battle
Forge
wasn't there for 4 months.
and like they buggered up that launch of Halo 5's multiplayer.
I mean, they didn't have
And
time.
it-
You hear the background stories of like them even working on Halo 5?
Oh,
And it was
343
like,
was a mess.
holy crap,
343
yeah.
was a mess. Let's be real. We all know
Mhm.
that
Yep.
343 was a total mess.
Yeah.
That's why they don't. And people are always like, "Oh, how come it's still just 343? They changed the name." It's like, no, they got
No,
rid of
no,
everyone.
studios-
It's not just 343.
Yep.
And the
anymore.
people in charge are the people that weren't in charge before, but were integral in making the best parts of the games you liked, or the parts of the games you liked. You know what I mean?
Risker for the biscuit with a follow up. Why Collingwood so bad this year? What a
Why-
dumb super chat.
Why grammar so bad?
His team is at the bottom of the ladder. Collingwood, despite losing 3 of their last 4 games, are still second on the ladder, equal top, and only second on percentage. Like, let's just calm down a little bit. Your team is last and asking the AFL for handouts. Let's keep some perspective here.
Yeah.
Like his
Infinite
team
also-
is
yeah.
his team is so bad. West Coast are so bad. They have made an official request to the AFL for more draft help. That's how bad they are. And he's saying, "Why are Collingwood so bad? We're equal top, dude. Like,
Hey,
keep some
we're all
perspective."
we're all friends here. But yeah, even Infinite didn't launch. I think personally, and I think a lot of people agree with this. It took them to the winter update when they released Forge. That's how the game should have released at release. I hope they learned their lessons. And in my opinion, I think the reason why HCS is ending this year is because the HCS team is invaluable in helping build the next Halo. Because they have so much experience, hands-on with the crowd, with the game, with balancing and crap like that. Makes me think the next Halo might be sooner than we think. 2027? Maybe.
I don't know. Hopefully,
Maybe.
the rumored CE remake is real. I'd like to play that.
And
October, let's see.
the rumor, they've got multiple things in development. If there is something still coming from Certain Affinity as well, that
Oh,
isn't the
God.
next mainline Halo.
Friggin' Jez, man, I swear.
Why would he do?
Damn. You talked about that game like way before it was
Oh,
ever
yeah.
ready to be announced or revealed. It's the only reason we ever even know what Tatanka is. You know what I mean? Oh, God.
Put some Halo music behind us.
Next question. Next question from good old Collingwood. Hello, I'm just going to say Ursula, Nick, and Jesse.
Mhm.
So after August, when Gamescom is done, is there anything we should look forward to at XboxEra for the rest of the year?
I don't know. Like, there's nothing directly planned, like trip-wise or event-wise. We did get invited to the Game Awards last year, but it's literally just to go hang out in the audience. Like, it's cool.
You know, if we get that invite again, I might take it just because.
Well, I don't think they weren't flying. So it was you can have a
fine.
ticket.
I mean, I have family in LA and stuff, so
Yeah.
I can kind of like, you know.
If this is slight rumor mill, if what I've heard is correct, this would be a good year to be in the crowd at the Game Awards.
He's got some good stuff.
There is a game which I have been told should be at the Game Awards. I have left receipts with a couple of people who I know are very interested in this game. And apparently, this is an announcement for your hardcore gamer. So this isn't that sort of, mainstream. This is more a hardcore announcement that I think will be in the way, you know how there was Shenmue 3 at Sony's E3 from all those years ago, and Shenmue 3 is a niche,
The E3 of
hardcore
dreams.
gamer. Yes, this is that niche that kind of more in that line. This game is, but yeah, if that turns out, I reckon you'll know what I'm talking about, and I've left the receipts anyway. So these two people will come out and say, "Hey, Nick told me about this a while back." So I reckon if you get the invite to be in the crowd and you want to go, I would go because it would be cool to see the crowd reaction to this.
It was weird seeing the crowd reaction at Summer Games Fest.
So many things.
I know. Because they're like, I don't know, I guess it's not the professional press side. It was the more influencer and creator side. I don't know, it just feels weird geeking out.
I reckon get your phone out, Ursel, if you're there, and be ready to record a crowd reaction to this.
Got a couple of Sherez super chats about this.
God, I was this close to just saying the publisher's name and going, if this.
Yeah,
I was
that's funny.
Close to
That's
just naming the publisher, which would have been a dead giveaway as to what it is. As I get older, I really have to. I find myself just I've really got to be careful about just blurting stuff out.
I mean, TJs in general are fun. They're fun to attend. They have like a live band and like performances and stuff like that. Like.
Sherez with a couple of super chats. Here we go again, Nick. It's going to be Nick from XboxEra rumors Shenmue 4. No, it's not. It's not Shenmue 4. But I'm saying it's in that vein in terms of being something that the mainstream does not give a flying fuck about. But the hardcore bubble is like, all about this game. That's what this is, more that style of announcement. So it'll be cool to see the reaction, I reckon, if this is there. But yeah, I think we answered that question, right?
Yes. So
last question.
Okay.
Last question. I knew we'd go over 3 hours. Last question.
It's because I made a tangent. I apologize.
Yeah. Last question. Direct 3. Hello, Ursel, Nick, and Jesse.
Yo.
I was wondering, in a future where timed exclusives become the best feature of the PS6 and Microsoft moves towards its multiple storefront OEM approach, is there any possibility of Microsoft actually gaining market share next gen? Where would the goalposts move after having so many years of saying exclusives are the reason to own a PlayStation? I think the days of Microsoft gaining market share are gone.
Well, it depends on what the market share is. If it's just players, which is what everyone cares about, because getting your time is the hardest thing. Yes.
I assume he's referring to hardware.
Yeah.
Sales.
I mean, it depends on how they do their approach, right? Like, if they make it like, hey, here's our software and here's like a ton of different hardware you can pick up and buy, I could see it potentially growing past 50 million. Or 50 million's a lot. It depends how PC growth goes and how affordable it is and the prices and all that stuff, I can see it.
Maybe.
It's mainly going to be everyone, including Sony, who have been for over a year now, are MAU focused. They all just want to grow. Their growth vector is getting more people into their games or their ecosystem, either or. Yeah. As long as you're playing their thing, because they're not fighting each other. They're not fighting Xbox. They're not fighting PlayStation. They're not fighting Nintendo. They're fighting Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and all the other things that everyone just stays on all day.
It's the AMD chips, right, that they need for the legal issues. Why don't they start selling motherboards that have it installed already?
Well, yeah, it is just
PC that has the capability of becoming an Xbox when you want it to.
It's just these chips that have Xbox back compat.
Like, that's a very potential situation. Literally, like, hey, you're building a PC, awesome. Here's a motherboard that has that chipset already built into it. Have fun. And that would count as hardware, definitely.
I mean, we talked ages ago that I wouldn't be surprised if they, depending on what they do hardware-wise, especially with cloud involved, like, do they get Xbox hardware into EVs? Do they get Xbox hardware into high-end TVs? Do they get and then they start to count those as consoles sold? Like, if they find a way that, because again, if they're sticking with cloud, that means they have to stick to hardware to an extent as well.
Yeah, you're right. And any hardware that's running on their ecosystem, that's running their storefront, first and foremost, is Xbox hardware, in my opinion.
Like, I could totally see Microsoft, I've said this before, I could totally see Microsoft partnering with, like, a Tesla. And saying, hey, how about we put this Xbox Blade into all the Model Ys or into the latest Model 3, and then you can just play these games.
Your passenger can play these games. Yeah. I think at CES a couple of years ago, there's a car that had a PlayStation in it. I forget what it was, but it was weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, we saw at Gamescom last year, there was that Merc.
The Boosteroid.
That was running Boosteroid. Like, I could see Microsoft partnering with an EV maker to put some Xbox hardware into an EV. I could see them partnering with Samsung, who they have partnered with for 20 years. And saying, hey, the high-end 2026 Samsung has extra Xbox hardware in it. I could see stuff like that happening with Microsoft.
Because you're not wrong. They do still need to make hardware for the cloud push. They do. It has to exist.
They do. A variant of hardware. It may not be the consoles we know and love, but some other variant of hardware. But yeah, that's it. That's the
Along
end
with
show.
One last super chat about you and your goddamn big mouth.
Oh, yeah, Army Shay. That will be Redfall 2. The game that I was referring to. Yeah, it's not going to be Redfall 2. Yeah. No, this game, if it does, I got told it'll be the TGAs. If it is there, mate. Again, I don't give a shit about this game. I don't even think I've ever played this game. It is a hardcore gamer's niche.
Custer's Revenge.
More in that vein. But again, Jeff knows that audience, so when I heard this, it didn't surprise me in the least.
Brute Force 2, I can't believe it.
Ooh, I'm down 100%. That was a good game. I don't care what anyone says. Screw you, Phil.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
So now I do want, if we get an invite, I want Ursel to go, and I'd like him to record the reaction. Because I reckon it'll be a big one.
I know what it is. It's going to be the strip poker game where you had to be in the adult section of the arcade. And it had the little tiny viewfinder to look through as you took their clothes off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, there were a lot of early arcade games. There were a fair number of skin ones.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, I heard about this a long time ago, and we know how much these shows can change in terms of this got pulled, this got added, this got pulled, this got added. So
StarCraft Ghost 3. Just jumped to number 3.
I mean, there are rumors that they're working on a StarCraft FPS. Just saying.
God, that was a rumor I started ages ago.
Did you start that? God damn it. How it just comes full circle. I heard it from somewhere completely different. That's crazy.
Again, it's a blessing and a curse. I hear about stuff, but it's a long time. Like it's like Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. I had leaked that 2 years earlier because I heard about it just as they were starting it. I said there was a new 2D Prince of Persia game being made. And
I think
then we
that's
saw
the
the
problem
Lost
with
Crown.
having sources too close to the source is they
I
get the
know.
information very
You
early.
hear about shit very early, man.
Yeah.
You hear about shit very early. Anyway, that's the
Okay.
end of the show. Thanks to everyone for stopping by. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for everyone who interacted. I was doing my best to keep an eye on the chat.
Yeah, it's going to be a different month with all the travel. So there's going to be some headlines missing.
We may even miss only our second episode. We've missed one in 6 years. We've skipped 1 week in 6 years.
Wow.
This may be our second.
Yeah, the 23rd episode during Gamescom. We'll see.
Yeah, there's an episode that we might miss just because Jesse and John can't be on,
Yeah.
and I reckon me trying to run the show in StreamYard will be a disaster.
Yeah, and
No,
set
the
it up.
only way we do it
get
is
it
if
all.
I'm hosting it. I'll have to look into it.
But it's also getting all the topics, having everything. Like it's a lot of prep.
And it's Gamescom
too.
week, so it'll be like packed.
Yeah.
But it's probably still worth doing though. We'll see. We'll look into it. I'll need to.
We'll see how we go.
And I'll be on the plane. I'll pay for the Wi-Fi, and if Nick starts doing Rumourmill, I will end the stream.
Maybe that is the week for my sources to reach out and send me stuff and just have a whole episode that's just fucking Rumourmill. The whole episode, all we're doing is playing that music.
You will
and
use
I'm
up
just-
all of your notifications as I keep deleting your streams.
And I am just leaking shit left and right, just like bang, bang, bang. Oh, you know what? That's what I'm doing.
This is why we
I'm
said we're
gonna
not.
reach out.
John and I said we're not having.
Is
a
StreamYard
stream
still
network.
pretty trash for like showing your screen?
It's terrible for sharing video. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Good to know.
I am going to reach out to all my sources and say, if there's shit you want out there, end of August, that's the episode.
Myself and Nick, or myself and John can both revoke your rights to the channel.
That's just gonna be our Rumourmill episode.
Stop it, Nick. You're not gonna let us do it.
Episode 276 or 277. Rumourmill. That's all it's gonna be called. That's gonna be the name of it. And you're gonna have that awesome music through the whole fucking show. And just everyone's just gonna be like,
You know what?
How good is
There was
this?
another thing this week. They took a look at Cyberpunk 2077 on Switch versus Series S
yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Boy, it's pretty shit on Switch too, compared to Series S. Sorry, Nick.
I blame the Series S for that, dude.
Yeah.
Why wasn't it? Why? Like that's clearly its fault. Like, come on. It should be worse.
Yep. Okay. Jesse, what else have we got going on this week?
Oh, not much really. It is that very low calm before everything hits. I believe Chenkus and most of the stuff we're doing doesn't get to come out until around Gamescom, so not a ton, unfortunately. Yeah, we've got stuff, but not a lot.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I don't have much going on. I may play the Shinobi demo a few more times because that's fucking
crazy.
game is just. Oh, I'm telling you, man. Like I said, I don't dish out 10 out of 10s, but if I end up reviewing Shinobi, spoiler alert, that might be a 10 out of 10 because fuck me, that game is just unbelievable. Everyone download the free Shinobi demo and experience greatness. Because, fuck. Lizard Cube could turn out to be one of the greatest developers in video game history. Like, seriously, Streets of Rage 4 is pretty close to a 10 out of 10. Shinobi is probably a 10 out of 10. And Wonder Boy 3 Dragon's Trap is incredible as well. Like, holy shit. They're amazing. Thanks to everyone for stopping by. Ursel, thank you for filling in so last minute.
No problem.
For
Thank you
John,
for
who
having me.
just fucking does not even roll up to shows anymore at this point. Thank you to everyone. I will do my best for a few weeks' time to have a Rumourmill only episode of the.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all next time. Ciao for now.
See you guys. Thanks for having me.
Lurking in